in here. You know, when she come over, just make sure you put it. I don't know what y'all talking about, but blessings to everybody. Good morning, man. You know, make sure you come in, even those that didn't get an opportunity to see the live video. Just make sure this video gets recommended. Come in and hit the like button. Yeah, go ahead and hit that like button, man. Come in, you know what I mean? Hit the like button, you know, and greeting everybody and saying good morning, you know? But this is another day that we have the opportunity to be here. I told you that this month was going to be a little different than the last month. I wanted to speak on topics outside of the game, but still give game pertaining to these topics, man. You know, Keisha fine ass then came up in here, hey baby, Kansas City King, man, what's happening with you, man? Solicitation blessings, situation everyone. Benny, what's happening, man? KB, what's happening, man? Hold on, let me set this up. Let me let them know on Instagram that we live. Man, you already starting off good, man. Good morning to you. Best of blessings to you, man. Let me let them know on IG that we live right now. But we're going to test this new Wi-Fi that came out this morning, man, and fixed everything. So we should be good on the connection part, man. You know? Yeah. You know, seeing connection, seeing Wi-Fi was out of the will of God, man. Hopefully it's in the will of God, you know, right now. Since we currently live on YouTube. Hold on. Boy, I was so tired of that shit. So we gonna see, man. It already sounds better. It sound better? I don't know about all that. You know, let me do my voice. me. No. You know, I don't know how many of y'all seen that, but on DJ Academic's page right now, they posted Kodak and some nigga that looked like he just on straight demonic mode. It's Kodak and his nigga, they live, and it's this dude that just, I told y'all about that. Before I even get started on that, I told y'all about singing to other men. You know, now it's cool if you giving a tribute, if somebody died, you singing at a funeral, or they telling you to sing at a graduation, you singing at somebody's tribute or something. But just to be all the way, you know what I mean, 100, I ain't really trying to sing to no niggas, man. That nigga was singing to Kodak, talking about some, what was that, to leave tomorrow at the door. What was the rest of the words? Damn, I used to know this shit by heart. This was like a standard song back in the day. 5 Steps by Drew Hill. But this nigga singing Drew Hill I'm talking about he just going off. He just going off. He got his eyes closed. I'm talking about Kodak and the dude, they just looking at the nigga crazy. If you go to DJ Academic's page right now, you know what I mean? It's this nigga, he just singing with his eyes closed. He's singing with his heart to Kodak and this ugly ass dude. These niggas, Kodak and this dude, they looking like straight killers. And this nigga up there talking about some 5 steps. Man, what be wrong with y'all? I told y'all about singing to these. Y'all gonna get enough of that singing to these niggas, man. You know, happy birthday, Quavo. Happy birthday, Quavo. Jacquees singing happy birthday, Quavo. Happy birthday, Quavo. Enjoy your day, bro. Yeah, nigga, well, I don't know, man. Different eras. But hit the like button, man. You know? But yeah, I could already tell, man. I'm gonna see. I ain't gonna get too happy. I'm gonna wait till we like 30 minutes in. And if we don't have no bad connection for 30 minutes, then I know they did something. You know, I know that they came up in here and did something. You know what I mean? I'm testing this shit out. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna see whether or not they fix this Wi-Fi if my connection now is in the will of God. Man, I was so tired of that shit. Man, glory to the game, bro. Blessings to the remnant. You already know the general. Appreciate to you. Hold on, man. Hold on. I didn't even set that up. I'm tripping. I am tripping. You said Paul Pierce slipping? Well, we about to chop it up, and y'all need to hit that like button. Y'all know how I get down. Only time I don't ask for likes is when I be too busy when I'm coming through with the word or a spiritual subject, because that's not my focus. But when I speak on any other thing, I want you to hit that like button. I appreciate the donations. However, it's the like button that's gonna bring them recommendations that's gonna make the platform more bigger. We have more women. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. All right, cool. Peaceful coming in with the $20. Blessings to the game. Those in the chat room, have a blessed day. Man, we grateful for the Peaches that brought her fine ass up in here. I guess this her day off. I ain't seen that pretty ass face and that thick ass. But if y'all want to campaign to somebody that's pretty fine, you know what I mean, and got a little thickness to it, Peaches is the one. Trust me. I'm not gonna send, they gonna send you out. You know what I mean? If you a square, you know what I mean? You ain't just pimping. You know what I mean? You're looking for somebody that's attractive. You want to be you understand me at? You want to campaign? Yeah, man, that's the one. Shout out to her, man. Dre, what's happening? Dre thought he had the battle last night. Bless his heart. MVP, blessings to you. Missed the battle last night, bro, but I was able to replay this month. Ain't no way in hell the Bay Area beat NYC. Bro, like I told you, when you battle in California, you just got to take it, with a grain of salt. Somebody from California right now and lose. I haven't lost one battle, but I can lose to the people from California simply because when I look at the analytics, most of the people that watch my shit is from the West Coast. You know what I mean? Majority of my people is from Chicago. You know what I mean? A little, I can't lie about that. Detroit and Ohio be up in here, but outside of Chicago, man, it's the West Coast. You know what I mean? And Northern Cali got the majority vote. Southern fucking with me too, but it's really Northern Cali. Malcolm, man, I appreciate that 5, bro. Blessings to the game. Yeah, thank you for the bless. But man, I listen, from now on, like I told y'all, when y'all sending them donations, man, either blessings to the game, you know what I mean, or glory to the game, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on that. We appreciative to God for blessing us with uncommon information that has enabled us to be in position to have the things that we want in possession, man. You know what I mean? Because it's because of the information that we could do what we do. We can't even receive salvation if it don't be for the information. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So it's your knowledge that saves you. So we're thankful for the knowledge. We're thankful for the wisdom. We're thankful for this game, So from now on, when you send in that contribution, man, glory to the game. Blessings to the game. You know what I mean? So yeah. I see my nigga KB up in here. Shout out to Memphis. Columbus, Ohio in here. Okay, Ohio in here. Dago in here. But it's like y'all just want to chop it up with me. Arkansas, man. Thank Arkansas Fred. Thank you for that 20, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. I sat up there and fell asleep. I apologize to y'all, man. You know what I mean? I got on the phone with the bride. You know what I mean? I got a little, starting White Castles and things. Even though I'm in Canada, White Castles is still doing this thing out there in the States. You know what I mean? Because out here I got structure. You know what I mean? Because they around me. So I'm gonna just speak indirect and very direct to my directors. When I go live, I don't really have to worry about nothing. Every now and then, one of my students, will call me. And a lot of times it don't be an emergency. It's an emergency to the bitch, but it ain't an emergency to me. Because anybody know when I go live, I don't want to be called. You could text me, but I don't want to be called at that time, man, when I'm doing my thing, Man, fell asleep on the phone for the second time, bro. Who won the verses? Nobody. Nobody won that because I knew nobody was gonna win it because it was a 25 song battle. Now, if we would have won 100 songs, maybe it would have been different. But due to the fact that we just go on 25 songs, hey man, that's gonna be a tie. I love the Isley Brothers, but man, nigga, this Earth, Wind, and Fire. This the elements. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody just crushing Earth, Wind, and Fire. Not even the Temptations. Nobody can just crush Earth, Wind, and Fire. No. Extended clips. Blessings to you, man. I see my bro up in here. Yeah, I'm starting to think they did a great job on this Wi-Fi, man, because it ain't messed up yet. But like I said, I ain't gonna get too happy till we get 30 minutes in, and it ain't a connection problem. You know, y'all let me know too. I'm gonna be looking for comments. Make sure you know what I mean that they set up there. You understand me and did what they were supposed to do. You did. But yeah, let's get them likes up, man. Make them likes look like the viewers, man. There's 215 people listening. Before I even get started, you know I'm about to kick some game. You know what I mean? Even though these are some square situations, hey man, we can learn and get some information from all walks of life. So, you know, we gonna sit up there and speak on it. You did? It does sound more clear. I mean, damn, man, if too many people are saying it does sound more clear, then hey, man, damn. I had to agree with y'all then, you know? Hold on. All right, man, but we could get into it. We over 100 likes. It is what it is, man. You know, hold on. Let me just start this. There we go. All right, let's get to it, man. Okay, now, speaking of the versus battle, as you know, that was the greatest versus battle that we have seen this far. You know, it just was. And so when people ask me, you know, seeing who won the battle, nobody. Nobody won that battle. You know, I was like a little kid. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I that's just how I used to be when I was around all the OGs and older people, man. I would be quiet, you know, close my mouth because I'm endeavoring to learn. It was truly a celebration. You know, one of my favorites, I forgot how much I love that song, man. When Earth, Wind, and Fire do The Way of the World, oh my God. That's why I say I miss Maurice, man. I miss Maurice. But within the battle, Ron Isley and Ernie Isley, they decided to play, you know what I mean, R. Kelly. They decided to use their R. Kelly written and produced songs. And I'm going to speak on a few topics pertaining to R. Kelly, you know, because a lot of y'all got, you know, Rob messed up. He's not an angel, but, you know, it's just amazing how, you know, social media, you know what I mean, could just tell you anything. The news could just tell you anything. And you believe anything and everything that you hear about somebody. But if you was to be in them same shoes, you wouldn't want nobody just believing anything, you know what I mean, pertaining to you. Watch what I tell you. Everybody want to be judgmental until it's time for them to sit in the hot seat. Everybody got condemnation. Everybody want to give an opinion about somebody else's life until it's your turn for everybody else to give their opinion about your motherfucking life. You did. So when you, example, when you put in Derek Jackson and Kelly, Derek Jackson is sitting over there, you understand me, sitting in the car, pretty much, you know what I mean, just ripping R. Kelly to pieces. It was Brother RZA, you know what I mean, in the video saying that the brother is already going down. Why do we have to kick him down? If he's already going down, okay. If he's guilty, okay. But why do we have to add more flames to the fire? You know what I mean? No other nation does that. They don't do that. You know what I mean? When the adversary, when they people go down, you don't see them all on social media, you know what I mean, criticizing and minimizing, you understand me, the legacy, you know what I mean, of they people. No, they do not. No matter how, if the person was a pedophile, a homosexual, they do not sit up there and go in on their own people the way that blacks go in on their own. That's facts. RZA was right. Shout out to RZA Islam. Shout out to Brother Ben X. I love them brothers. And after that video goes off, you got Derek Jackson in a tight ass motherfucking Sean Wayans motherfucking shirt just going off, you know what I mean, passing all type of judgment. But now we see that Derek Jackson is in the judgment seat. Now we see individual subscribers is dropping lower and lower, you know what I mean, each and every day. Of course, he gonna end up picking it back up, you know what I mean, when he decides to come back out, you know what I mean, with his bullshit. But, you know, I'm just showing you that everybody ready to pass judgment, you know what I mean, when it's as long as it's on somebody else's life. You dig? So when it come to Kels, man, you know, whether you agree, because some people say, let me just give you guys basically, you know what I mean, some gas. The music of the artist, the art of the artist from the personal life of the artist. Some of y'all already know my talking points on this, but I repeat it and bless you because a lot of you are unlearned. So I'm gonna just put some paint where it ain't, man, and say what most can't upon the matter. Check it out. When it comes to this situation, if you cannot separate the personal life of the artist, you know, from the art of the artist, then you might as well just remove all art. You know what I mean? You might as well just remove all the art. You know what I mean? You might as well sit up there and stop listening to everybody. You know what I mean? And I mean that. Because just about everybody from R&B to gospel to hip hop to jazz to classical, you know what I mean? Your greats in all genres of music have been in something that was contrary to that which is good. All your favorite artists have done something within their lives that if we was to sit up there and make a big deal out of it on social media, you know what I mean? It'd pretty much be damn near the same thing. You know? And you got a lot of individuals, you understand me, that's be talking all of this crazy shit, but you have to understand that you have people like James Cleveland, who is the king of gospel. You understand me? Just like R. Kelly is the king of R&B, James Cleveland is the king of gospel music. There is nobody that has a greater catalog of music than James Cleveland pertaining to gospel music. Nobody. Nobody. James Cleveland has some of the greatest inspirational, uplifting songs that is known to man. He is the king of gospel music. But James Cleveland also was involved in homosexuality. James Cleveland also, you know what I mean, was in inappropriate, you know, activities with young males who were not 18 years old. As a matter of fact, the young man that he adopted, you know, and basically became, you know, pretty much like a supposed like son to him, this was his boyfriend. And he gave the young boy that he adopted AIDS. He gave the young boy that he adopted, you know what I mean, as a teenager, AIDS. James Cleveland was having sex with this young boy. James Cleveland was having sex with other gospel artists. You know what I mean? So I'm going to just say this. If we going to stop listening to R. Kelly, we got to stop listening to James Cleveland too. We got to stop listening to Richard Smallwood and different people. Not saying that Richard was in the same thing that James was in, but it's so much homosexuality within the genre of gospel music. Some of your greatest gospel artists, they don't live the life that, you understand me, they be singing about, that they be speaking in tongues about, that they be shouting about. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you know, I mean, of course you would know what I'm talking about because you would have to be knowledgeable about music, you know. If you're ignorant pertaining to music, of course, you know, you're going to say that, you know, man, I don't know what he's talking about. But just look up James Cleveland. The same way that R. Kelly is known to be pretty much, you know what I mean, the gospel, I mean, the R&B king. James Cleveland is also the king of gospel music. All right. When you go into R&B, you know, I can go anywhere from James Brown to Jackie Wilson, you know, to Sam Cooke, you know, the list goes on, to David Ruffin, you know, all the individuals that we love, their catalog of music and, you know, their contribution to music, all of these people had character flaws. So if we stop listening to one because of their personal life, the personal life that they lived, you know what I mean, before they got incarcerated or before they died or what have you, we gotta do that with everybody. We can't just do that with one. You know what I'm saying? And watch this. You never hear anybody saying the things that I be saying. You never hear nobody sitting over there talking about James Cleveland. Why? Because I noticed that when older guys are sexually involved with young boys or young, you know, teenage, adolescent guys, it's never talked about. That's swept under the rug. Nobody gives a damn. But when it's young girls, everybody want to make a big deal out of it. Not saying that we shouldn't, but damn, don't nobody care about this young boy's booty and mouth and his body getting played with by some pastor, some gospel choir director. Don't nobody care about the young men that's getting molested. You know what I'm saying? So I said all that to say this: if you cannot separate the personal life of the artist, then if you can't do that with R. Kelly, we need to do that with everybody. And don't just stop listening to the songs that R. Kelly had with his albums. Stop listening to the songs that he wrote too. Stop listening to Maxwell Fortunate. Stop listening to Casey and JoJo, Life Flash. Stop listening to Michael Jackson, You Are Not Alone. I could go on and on and on with Kels. His writing is everywhere. Stop listening to Whitney Houston, I look to you. Stop listening to that because he wrote all of that. And we can't take that away. R. Kelly did reintroduce Ron Isley. Did he make Ron Isley? No, but did he reintroduce him to a new generation that lacked information concerning the Isley brothers? Yes, he did. Did R. Kelly reintroduce Charlie Wilson? Yes, he did. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why the youth today, this young generation, has information concerning, Charlie Wilson. Because R. Kelly reintroduced him. So I said all that to say this: if you're going to stop listening to R. Kelly's album, stop listening to all of the songs that he wrote and produced as well. And also, I want you to hold everybody else to them same standards. Don't just apply that pressure to R&B music. Apply that pressure to gospel music. Apply that pressure to hip hop. You shouldn't be listening to rap. If you just, oh man, I can't separate, the art, you understand me, the art of the artist from the personal life of the artist, then stop listening to hip hop. Do not listen to rap. Don't do it. Because the pioneer, people argue, it's a big debate. Some might even say he's the founder of hip hop. We could debate that. But African Bambaataa, yes, he was messing with boys. Now, of course, the age that Hassan and different ones was, I think that's a little bit too, at that age, you still know right and wrong, but we can't act like, these ages were still, young adolescents. This is a young male. This ain't no young man. African Bambaataa still had inappropriate, you understand me, sexual relations, intercourse, you understand me, with young teenage boys. Yes, he did. So if you're going to have that same mentality, towards R&B and towards R. Kelly, have that same attitude towards hip hop. Stop listening to rap music. Because one of the founders of rap music was a homosexual molesting boys, doing nasty, lascivious things, engaging in evil concupiscence with young boys. Stop listening to hip hop. Stop listening to rap. Turn it off. Like I told you, if we just gonna keep this thing all the way real, if we can separate, stop listening to, turn everything off. If we gonna hold music artists to those standards, we gotta hold movie directors and movie writers to those same standards as well. Stop watching certain, all them Harvey Weinstein movies, turn that shit off. Turn that off. You know what I mean? The moment that we learn, that this individual, if we're going to have that mentality, don't just have it towards one. Give righteous judgment. Apply that same pressure to all genres of music, to all writers of this, producers of that, such as movies, plays, all of that shit. That's another one. I wasn't even thinking about Aaron Hall, but Aaron Hall was also involved in inappropriate, what y'all would consider today, in today's society, inappropriate. His baby mama, I think, I can't remember her name. She was in the UGK Big Pimpin' video. dancing with Pimp C. That's Aaron Hall's baby mama. But when Aaron Hall, yeah, Gloria. When he got with Gloria was a teenager. She was young. She wasn't 18. Yeah, Gloria Velez. She was like 16, 17 years old. Nobody never brings that up. They just all on R. Kelly, but they never bring up Aaron Hall. And Aaron was doing his thing way before R. Kelly got started. But nobody brings that up. Like I said, people pick and choose who to throw rocks and stones at. You know, and all I'm saying is, you know, if you're going to have that mentality, you know, apply that to everybody. You know, apply it to everybody. You said, what is this channel for? It's for this. Hold on. There you go. Oh, did you get blocked? My bad. That's what the channel is for. Amen. Praise God. Now we're going to have an A and B selection from our block choir. Amen. That's what the channel is for. But all I'm saying before I go to somebody else, you know, we have to apply that same pressure. You know, we got to apply that same pressure towards everybody. You know, so, you know, if you're going to stop listening to R. Kelly, stop listening to gospel music, because a lot of those great gospel writers and producers, they were pedophiles. They were involved in homosexuality. They was homosexuals. Some of these are hot flaming homosexuals. These guys are not gang members. They're gang bangers with the homosexuality. You know, are you going to talk about Quando or did I? Brother, I'm going to get to it. Y'all going to get blocked for no reason. Just have patience, brother. I'm speaking on somebody greater than Quando right now. I'm speaking on Chaos. Nigga, what's wrong with you? When I'm speaking on Chaos, nigga, don't bring up no damn Quando Rondo, nigga. I get to his buster ass. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? If we're gonna apply that pressure towards Chaos, we gotta apply it for everybody. Everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody. You know, so Ron Isley has a brand new song called Family and Friends. And anybody that got a good ear, you know what I mean? You just know. You viewers, everybody hit the like button. Everybody that's here listening right now, hit the like button right now. If you're not subscribed, click on the subscribe button, and also click on that link. If you're not in my new Patreon, I got a new tier, a new $50 tier with all the classics on there. So you can go right there and see. But seeing where that video, it's at my Patreon right now. You know what I mean? And just $50 a month, you can see all the eternal classics that's not currently posted. You know what I mean? What the Pimpin' Don't Do and Stay Available and all of that. You know, Give Her a Reason, all of that's on there right now. But yes, you know, before I leave that, I just want to say that when you listen to Ron Isley's new song, Family and Friends, you should have already knew that that was written and produced by R. Kelly. You know, RT, yeah, it sounds like Chaos. Yeah, that's because that's his song. You know, so I want to also say this to all R. Kelly fans. I want you to know this, that just because people are not posting R. Kelly pictures, just because they're not saying free R. Kelly, you know, you have to know that everybody is not against, you know, R. Kelly. Everybody don't hate Chaos. Some people love and miss Chaos. And just because they're not on social media, free this and free that, a lot of celebrities are helping, you know, behind closed doors. You know, not only did Ron play Contagious and Busted, I was waiting for some more songs because, man, you know, I wanted to hear that Let's Lay Together. You dig? That's my song. You know, that What Would You Do? You know what I mean? Like, man, Kels wrote a lot of good classics for Ron. But that new song that Ron Isley has out now, Family and Friends, Kels wrote that in 2018. He wrote that 3 years ago, you know, and it's just coming out, but it's a song that Kels wrote 3 years ago. Ron is singing it now, and it sounds good, it looks good, and it feels good, you know? And I'm just appreciative that, you know, Ron is actually using that song, man, because, you know, we need that right now. We need love and music. We need that good feel-good music. And that's a great feel-good song. Plus, you know, those that love the catalog of Kels, man, we be missing that. You know what I mean? We be missing that backyard party type of songs, man. That step in the name of love type of songs, man. Kel just got songs for every mood of the day. So shout out to Ron. Just because you don't see individuals sitting over there saying, free R. Kelly and free this and free that. A lot of people are doing work behind closed doors, and a lot of people still support Kels, whether you know it or not. You know, and if you want to see a lot of the statements, a lot of accusations, pretty much basically get proved to be just accusations. They're proven they're just false. You can go to my Patreon. I posted some good information to show that that the lies that was told in Surviving Lies are definitely lies. Yeah, the girls that was crying and all of that shit, all on Surviving R. Kelly. Yeah, I got information on my Patreon to prove that a lot of that shit wasn't accurate. You know, pretty much 90% of that shit was motherfucking lies. Bitches just putting on Oscar Award performances and shit, trying to get famous off Kel's name. And y'all went for it. You know, and then I got a Lifetime, when the broads would be crying and all of that, Lifetime would sit up there and record it. And even though the bitch wasn't crying about something R. Kelly did, you know what I mean? She was talking about something else, but they would record it and make it seem like she's just in such agony and, defeat, concerning thinking about Kels. So Lifetime, that's the working of Lifetime also. So, yeah, man. But yeah, man, the versus battle was cool. And I'm just so thankful that they was able to play them songs that Kels wrote and produced. And hopefully when they bring on Charlie Wilson, Charlie play the Gap Band, when he play his solo songs and things like that, hopefully Charlie will also play the songs that, Kel wrote and produced for him. Okay, moving on. Hit that like button. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get them likes over 300. Okay, man, let's get to Paul Pierce. Before I get in on him, man, Paul Pierce, man, did his thing at Boston Celtics. We can't deny that. Paul Pierce is definitely one of the greatest Boston Celtics that has ever played. For the Boston Celtic team. You can't deny that. Whether you like, Paul or not. You know what I mean? You can't deny that, on the court, Paul was a motherfucker. Paul Pierce did his thing. So, just keeping that thing all the way 100, man, he definitely deserves, recognition. And I just wanted to show acknowledgement for everything that he did on the court. However, that's a lie. He never got married to Aaliyah. That marriage was fake. If we set up, what you should say attempted, but they was never legally married. Therefore, it was never a real authentic marriage. You know what I mean? All that paperwork was fake. You know what I mean? That wasn't an authentic marriage. So no, R. Kelly and Aaliyah were never married. That's false. Stop saying that. But getting back to my talking points, man, when it comes to Paul Pierce, he always been down to earth. You know what I mean? Always been, if I can say it like that, a nigga. So when I seen Paul Pierce with the women shaking that ass and all of that, you know what I mean, in the background and all that, I wasn't surprised because Paul Pierce has always been a nigga. Paul Pierce always been a nigga. Paul Pierce always didn't talk shit. Paul Pierce didn't always showed that, that, he's just a common man, really. So I really wasn't surprised with that, but what I was surprised with was the fact that I wasn't surprised that you had this going on in your home. But what I was surprised with was the fact that you've been working with Sports and ESPN. You've been working with them for 3 or maybe 4 years. And to record this as if you one of the young niggas. To record this as if you one of the young niggas that I give consultation to actually go live showing this. That's what I was looking at. I'm not, hey man, hey man, he getting his dick sucked. Hey man, he a nigga. Hey man, he fucking that bitch. Hey man, he's a nigga. Hey man, he got strippers at his house. That's what he's supposed to do. But going live, showing like some young nigga like this is brand new. Like, look at me, look what I'm doing. That's what I was looking crazy at. Like, bro, you know what I mean? You age now. You in your 40s. What is you doing? What is you doing sitting over there showing it like you 20 or 24 years old? That's young nigga shit. You know what I mean? You got a shirt and tie suit job now. You understand me? You working with ESPN, nigga. They work with Disney, nigga. Is you stupid? You know what I mean? But he had a very careless attitude, about that. Now, me, myself, I'm just going to keep it all the way 100. Some people saying that Paul knew he would get fired, so he did it anyway because he didn't give a fuck. Yeah, no, but no, I would have to vote against that because his reaction to it, you know what I mean? I don't think that he knew he was going to get fired. He wasn't thinking about getting fired. He wasn't thinking about his job. He just wanted to be a nigga. He just wanted to get on some nigga shit. He wanted to be on some nigga shit and got fired for basically being on some nigga shit. I mean, really, that's the simplicity of it all. Nigga shit, look at that ass. Look at that pussy in the back. Look at all of this. And he just wanted to sit up there, you understand me, and go live with it. Now, I'm going to just say this. I think that he was not mentally responding. I don't think that he took it in consideration that this is. I don't even think Paul was even thinking like that. I don't think he said, you know what, this is inappropriate. This is not right. I don't think that, if I did this, how would they think? He didn't think like that. If I do this, if I go live, this is going to be all over the place. He was not thinking about that. He was just sitting over there being a nigga. And you know how niggas do. We do nigga shit. And he got fired for doing nigga shit on his day off. He's smarter than that. He's much intelligent than that. So no, I don't think that Paul actually was trying to get fired. I just think that he wasn't thinking. I just think that he didn't even have that in mind. Maybe he thought because Shannon Sharp be having a bottle of Hennessy in his hand sometime and a cigar that it was just cool to, have some bitches at the house shaking that ass. Maybe he thought that. I don't know. Maybe he started looking at, different ones that did certain things. It was like, oh, maybe I can get away with this. I don't know what, but he wasn't thinking to the best of his ability. Yeah, he got fired on his day off. Definitely got fired on his day off, man. For being a nigga. A nigga got fired on his day off that no matter, what level a nigga is on, low value man, high value man. My definition of high value man is completely different than you guys' definition of high value. But this new high value definition that's coming from YouTube, Paul Pierce would be what you consider a high value man. But even the high value men, as you see, do nigga shit. You know what I mean? Even the so-called high value men. Nah, I don't think he knew, bro. I really don't. I think people sometimes be making people more intelligent than what they are. I'm not saying that the brother's not intelligent, but I'm thinking that, honestly, I don't think that he was even on that. I just think that he wasn't even thinking that it would even be that serious. I hate to say it, but some niggas actually, man, are you serious? You know what I mean? He probably didn't think the situation was that serious. I'm in my home. I'm doing my thing at my home. And, hey, sitting on 60 Minutes roughly not to be a pocket watcher. Yeah, he's what you would refer to as a high value man. But, even high value men, we be on that nigga shit, So yeah, man, Paul, but they say that Paul got offered, a new deal to pretty much, host, a new sports show with exotic, beautiful women. You know what I mean? Now that would be a great idea. Sometimes, even in our stupidity, bigger currency is yet ahead, in the day of social media, because that would be a great idea even for OnlyFans. If he was just to go live on OnlyFans and have beautiful women walking around topless, shaking their ass and talking about sports and having a debate about sports. Just imagine different and football players coming over to smoke weed, you know what I mean? With bitches just walking around with fat asses and nice titties and shit. While we talk about who is the greatest running back of all time, who is the best point guard, of all time. Man, you know what I mean? That would be a big show. He would make a lot of money. You know what I mean? So stupidity might lead to some bigger currency. I don't know. One door closes, another fat ass and some good pussy opens right up. One door closes and another bank account opens right up. Maybe Paul did something dumb, you understand me, but led to, some more money, some more pussy. Maybe he has that. You know what I mean? Maybe Paul's getting ready to sit up there, you understand me, and have some better times and some more money, man. I don't know. We don't know that. So they said that ain't your wife. He said, I ain't married. Hey man, that man could do whatever. Hey, when you got money, man, this is just the way I see it. When you got money, I'm talking to you squares. When you got money, when you the provider, you doing all of this, but just most of all by you being a man, I just want y'all to get into a habit that I do what I want to do. I did it, and I did it because that's what the fuck I wanted to do, because I'm a man. I'm not about to lie to you. I'm not about to try to deceive you. I'm not about to come up with some cold ass manipulation or some deception. Bitch, I let her suck my dick. I fucked the shit out that bitch because that's the fuck I wanted to do. Simplicity. I nutted all them out. Skeeted. Gang graffiti. Wrote my whole hood on her ass. Yes, I did. I did it because that's what the fuck I wanted to do, bitch. Do I look like Derek Jackson? Do I look like I'm about to make up some shit? You understand me? To tickle your fantasy, bitch? Or to hurt the motherfucking, you understand, protect your feelings? No. I'm not about to minimize manhood to sit up there and protect your feelings, bitch. Not to ask me certain questions because I'm the real, I'm the truth, and I can't lie about a goddamn thing. Fuck I look like Derek Jackson? Fuck I look like NLE Choppa, what y'all call this boy? I'm not about to sit up there and lie about nothing. Only time you gonna see me lie is in a courtroom. Anytime you gonna see me lie, you understand me, is talking to a police officer. That's about it. But other than them two bitch ass motherfuckers, no, I'm not about to lie to you, bitch. Oh, okay, Daryl is better today. We appreciate that. But I'm not about to do all that. I'm not about to sit up there, you understand me, and lie to you to protect, shout out to Delicious. I'm not about to protect your feelings. If I want to get my dick sucked by another woman, if I want to have sex with another woman, then that's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? And it's just sad, we live in a day and time where, women is playing a big part in what you niggas can say and what you niggas can do, and you can't do what you want to do and live the way you want to live because she don't like that or she don't want, man, fuck all that. I'm going to sit up there, you understand me, and do what the fuck I want to do. And if you want to be involved, you could be involved. If you don't want to be involved, I understand. My condolences. Blessings to you. Goodbye. Straight up. But all of this, trying to deceive and trying to sit up there, you understand me, and manipulate and lie and all of that shit, man, all that unmanly ass shit, man, fuck all of that. And let me just say this, especially to my niggas that be working out every day. You working out, you doing not just because you got money, but you done made sacrifices to look the way you look. You know what I mean? Like you especially if you're a handsome ass black man, man, please. I wish I would, even if I wasn't in the game, even if I wasn't in this lifestyle, even if I was a square, I just couldn't do the things y'all be doing. Now, that's why they don't like, for guys like me to speak. They want to sit up there and put out all this feminine ass shit. You know what I mean? They sitting over there trying to get rid of all the masculine men. They trying to get rid of all the niggas that just want to let their balls hang. They want to sit up there. Hold on, let me do this for him. No, that ain't what that is. We sitting over there, chopping up, game on different situations. But no, this ain't that. Slow down, my nigga. But do you understand that? You understand me? Anybody that want to be a man, everybody's attacked. All of this, what they call that gay ass shit. This how you know a nigga gay when he say some shit like toxic masculinity. Talk like that. Black men don't even talk like that. Men don't even talk like that. We don't say shit like toxic masculinity. What type of man say some gay ass shit like that? Toxic masculinity. That's gay within itself. Bitch, if you fuck with a nigga that even said, you understand me, toxic masculinity, bitch, you need to leave him the fuck alone. Cause that nigga trying to wear your panties. Ain't even saying no damn toxic masculinity in itself. And what's that other word niggas is use? I told you, man, let the bitches use that word. I don't like when niggas use that word. Man, he's narcissistic. What is that? I don't even know how to say. I'm so motherfucking, you understand me, gamed up. I can't even say that motherfucking word. I don't even know how to pronounce the shit. Narcissistic, he's a narcissist and he's narcissistic or whatever the fuck that shit. The game don't even allow me to even say that shit. Narcissistic. You know what I mean? He's a narcissist and all that. Man, men don't even talk like that. I'm so motherfucking gamed up, I can't even pronounce that square ass word. That gay ass word. You know what I mean? Let the women say that shit. I'm tired of niggas saying that shit. A nigga calling another man, you're a narcissist. You narcissist. That is gay. We don't even talk like, I ain't even mad that I can't even pronounce that shit, man. Moving on. I can't even pronounce the shit. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna try. They trying to spell it dumb. I don't even want to pronounce that shit. I'm so tired of niggas saying that. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be a victim. You know what I mean? Everybody want to sit up there and minimize the black man. They want all the, you know what I mean, the motherfucking, you understand, what we can, you know what I mean, the nigga of all niggas, you understand me, the black man, you know what I mean, the motherfucker that just want, are you gonna mess with different, bitch, I already got motherfucker a multitude of women right now that I fuck with. And if that's what the fuck I want, not about to sit up there and hide shit for you, bitch. You ain't that goddamn cute for me to be lying and being a little boy and acting like a bitch. Bitch shit. Matter of fact, I apologize to the game for even saying toxic. You know what I said. That's profanity. Narcissistic. He a narcissist. He's a narcissist. He's narcissistic. I don't even want to say the word. Y'all just got me. Y'all know how to say that shit. I don't even know how to say it. You know what I mean? God said I'm not even going to allow my minister, I'm not even going to allow my messenger to even say that shit. Fuck it. Man, that's toxic masculinity. What? Bow. Hit that nigga in the face. Appreciate that 5, bro. Good looking, New Orleans. Shout out to the 504. But yeah, man, we don't talk like that. What's wrong with y'all? We do what we want to do. A woman can't define a man. She can only agree with what a man want to do. She don't define me. She don't sit up there, you understand, you know what I mean, me as an individual. No, she does not. And no, my didn't go out. That's your cheap ass phone. But you understand me? She don't define me as a man. I do what I want to do as a man. My opinion has dominion on her. Her opinion has no dominion over me. She don't govern shit. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of y'all miss that because you didn't have a strong uncle or a strong father or a strong nigga in your hood or somebody at your church or pastor that pretty much exemplified, you know, dominion, exemplified power, you know, over women. So you wasn't used to seeing that. I can call Matt right now, different one. Anybody who has ever lived with me, anybody that has ever stayed in my house, every P that I've allowed to stay at my house, family that I allowed to stay at my house, they're going to be telling you this Philip runs his house. Or that's telling you this Philip runs his house. Or that's my family. If it's in the game, they're going to say Sin run his house. Because that's all I've known. Even in the congregation that I went to, that is all I've ever known is for men to run shit and have dominion over that and do whatever they want to do. So even if the man was married or whatever, if that's what he desired to do, that's what he desired to do. Moving on. Just tired of this. The man can't be a man. He can't get his dick. He can't do what he want to do. He can't let his balls hang out. He got to put on panties with the bitch. You know, all of this shit, feminine and all of this so goofy shit. No. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do, bitches. You sitting over there fucking with me or not? Get my likes over 300, man. Everybody sit up there, hit the like button, man. Let's get the likes up. I think I'm saying this boy name. I feel like one of them OGs now. What's your name, boy? You understand me? Yeah, he got caught up. Now, first of all, before he did all that, and shout out to Bill, man, coming in with the Cash App. Diane, I appreciate that, baby. I see you that came in once again, you know what I mean, with the PayPal. You know what I mean? Blessings to you. But, yeah, you know, for a while, you know, he been on his positive shit. You know, he was selling sea moss and, you know, putting out a lot of positive energy and, you know, calling himself, putting on a good image. You know, he had to change his image and things like that. I don't know if he fighting. You know, he been on good behavior. You know, he been, you know, telling us that, you know, man, you shouldn't eat, you know what I mean? Don't eat this. And you know what I mean? He been really been on that positive shit, man. You know, but let's just be real. He got on his Mr. Rogers shit. He got on his Sesame Street shit. You know what I mean? And he really been on his Joel Osteen type of shit, but it hasn't been selling. It's been very boring. Let's just be real. All that positive shit, hey man, that shit is boring. You know? It's boring. So because, you know, he decided to change up his image, you know what I mean, and stop being, you know, niggified, you know, and started trying to act like he was purified, you know, them sales wasn't, you know, and started trying to act like he was purified, you know, them sales wasn't adding up, man. Yeah, them streams came in. I think your boy sold like less than 2,000 units, you know, within like a week. Yeah, his less than 20,000. You know, appreciate that 199, man. Good looking. Third one, what's happening? Trinity Time Travels. I see your fine ass, baby. Yeah, he put on an Oscar Award performance, the general. But, you know, that Mr. Belvedere, Mr. Rogers, positive shit, that shit don't it ain't gonna sell. That's not what the people want. They want ignorance. They want a belligerent, ignorant ass nigga. They want an outlandish, rambunctious, brutish, foolish ass young nigga. That's what they want. That's what sells. You know what I mean? Them Jewish people, them white people, they want a nigga to sit up there, you understand me, and be niggified. And he wasn't given that. And it showed in his sales. Sales were straight boo-boo. You know what I mean? So he can say that it wasn't him or whatever. They found guns, they found this. That wasn't me because I've changed my image. I become basically, you know what I mean, a target. And I'm not saying that other black men have not endeavored to change their image and became a target of the adversary. Great, explanation for somebody else, but that's not what's happening here. Me personally, I think that because the record sales was boo-boo, and because, you know what I mean, nobody's listening to him no more, you have to go back to what, he wanted to do. Because let's just be real. People be like, man, stop talking about killing your ops. Man, stop talking about killing your grandmama, you know what I mean, the grandmama and the mama of your ops. Man, stop talking about killing the pastor. Man, you talking about killing your ops to stop doing this and stop doing that. But at the same time, you tell them to stop doing this and that. But when they switch over to being positive, you don't support them. So one of the ways to hinder, negative vibes and, to stop putting out satanic, death certification date to drill music and disrespectful music, then when people get on that positive shit, why don't y'all support them? These are facts. These people still got to put food in their mouth. They still got a family feed. They still got necessities and utilities and things to take care of. So, you know what I mean? Looking at it from the artist standpoint, I would love to speak about positive things. I would love to be a conscious rapper. I would love to use 20-letter words and use metaphors and give you historical, biblical, irrefutable facts that black people, are mentally and just in totality brilliant, but it's not adding to, the currency is looking bad. I'm not able to take care of this and take care of that. And especially right now during the pandemic, where people can't really do shows like that, they need them streams. So, you know what I mean? If you can't do shows like that and you ain't getting good streams, how you gonna pay your bills? How you gonna take care of your necessities? So it's almost like the young people are getting forced to come out with, with negative ass music. I got to go back to dissing the ops. I got to go back to saying fuck the cops. I got to go back to saying I'm gonna kill your whole block. I got to go into I'm gonna run into your house because that's what sells. So I have to be able to provide for myself and my family. And right now, this positive kumbaya, mama say mumapusai ass message, it's not putting no money on the table. So I completely understand, from the artist standpoint, I wanted to stop making this type of music a while ago. But when I endeavored to do something positive, y'all didn't support me. It's just like when FBG Duck, when he did that Chicago Legends, that song should have been big as fuck, Chicago. When FBG Duck did Chicago Legends, we should have supported the fuck out of that song. There's no way in the world that Chicago Legends shouldn't at least have 60 or 80, 100 or more, million views. When he did that Chicago Legends, it was saying, man, I like that, that's cool, but you didn't support it, and it shows. So it's not that these young guys don't have a desire to change or a desire to do positive music or a desire to stop talking about dead ops and stop talking about the enemies all the time, but that's what sells. That's what sells. That's what keeps my name coming on DJ Academic's page. If I diss this nigga, that's what's gonna sell. That's what's gonna have me on Baller Alert and Shade Room. Me dissing my ops, me saying I'm gonna kill this nigga and kill that nigga. So with that being said, when they try to go positive, We don't support them. Appreciate the twin. Peace and blessings to you, Sinful. Send love and strength from the UK. Thank you for the gems in the game. Glory to the Most High first, then the game second. You did. Appreciate it. You know, Chicago Legends should be better than what it was. And we did not support Duck. And so when Duck did Chicago Legends and it wasn't supported, then when you got King Von, you know what I mean, still dissing his dead brother, you know, still dissing Brick, you know, FBG Duck set up there, you understand me, and say, man, fuck that, man. And that's when he came out with the dead bitch. Now look at the views. Watch this. Look at right now. Look at your phone. If those of you that can watch me and look at something else at the same time, or maybe you can have two different phones, or maybe you can do that on your laptop. Look at the damn views on Chicago Legends by FBG Duck in the search. Put in FBG Duck Chicago Legends. It's a song that FBG Duck paid homage even to his adversary, even to the niggas on the other side, even to his ops. He sat up there and gave acknowledgement to them. Okay? Now, okay, we see the views for FBG Duck, you know what I mean, Chicago Legends. Now look at the views for Dead Bitches. Put in FBG Duck, Dead Bitches, and look at the views on that. And compare it, you know what I mean, to, you know what I mean, the views to FBG Duck, you understand me, Dead Bitches. Somebody tell me the views. I guarantee you the views is different. 28 million. You know what I mean? 28 million. So you got 10 million for Chicago Legends, and you got damn near 30 million for Dead Bitches. And FBG Duck Dead Bitches is a come to battle rapper, Chicago a different breed. It's not all of these 15 and 20 letter wordplay. No. When it comes to being disrespectful, Chicago is number one. And when we look at that disrespectful ass song, look at the views. So that tells you that disrespect sells. People want to see disrespect. He got on some kumbaya, we are the world type shit on Chicago Legends. That only did 10 million. Y'all did not support him. It's not that FBG Duck didn't want to be positive. He didn't want to keep that shit going on with Von. Duck wanted to get on some other shit because he was actually a real artist. Duck didn't have to talk about other niggas to sell. Duck didn't have to talk about other niggas, you know what I mean, to get views. He actually had bars. Duck, you understand me, could actually rap. He was actually an artist. He wanted to leave all that shit behind. But Von knew that by getting into it with the ops and dissing Dead, Von didn't give a fuck. Von knew that the negativity led to more popularity and currency and pussy, and Von didn't give a fuck. Von gave the people exactly what they wanted. A nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to show you that when these individuals, when these young people try to get on something positive, we have to support them. It's a must that you hit the like button. It's a must that you share it. It's a must that you get in the comment section. You know what I mean? Say, man, I appreciate you, young man. You know what I mean? With all the negativity that's being conveyed out here, it's finally nice to see, you know what I mean, somebody, man, you know what I mean, that's stepping up to the plate, man, going in the booth, you know what I mean, and giving the truth to the youth, man, giving something inspirational other than death. Man, appreciate this, man, good looking. That's what he should have had. He should have been able to go to Chicago Legends and see 100,000 comments. He should have been able to see millions of likes. But positivity is not being exalted. That's not appreciated. You know what I mean? People want negativity. They want death. Like, man, I don't want to hear this positive shit, man. You know what I mean? Man, where the smoking on op song? You want the ignorance. So that's pretty much what's going on with your boy Choppa. You know what I mean? You know, I just think that, you know, The brother is very discouraged because, you know what I mean, that last project didn't sell well at all. And so now he's pretty much subsiding, backsliding, and, you know, going back to, you know, reside in his nigga ways because his nigga shit sells. You know? So hold on. Let's move on. Okay. Southside. My goodness. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I really care for dude. You know, I can't take his talent away, but I'm just not into Southside. You know, some of y'all got up in my DM, when you gonna speak on Southside? When you gonna speak on South? And I never really gave a fuck to sit up there and speak on Southside. Because every time I look up, he doing some lame ass shit. Lame. Who gets into it and gets on social media and threatens Lil Uzi? Who gets gangster with Lil Uzi? Seriously. What's gangster about getting on social media and talking crazy to Lil Uzi? What's G about that? Help me out. Maybe I'm missing something. How is Lil Uzi a threat? How you gonna sit up there and get your bars? How you gonna sit up there and get your stripes? How you gonna sit up there, you understand me, and get your G up, you know, fucking with that? How? I just wanna know. So with that being said, you know what I mean? Lil Uzi basically, you understand me, was he was in the ride, you know, with his broad, with JT, and I forgot the other little broad's name in the group. So, you know what I mean? Lil Uzi in the ride, you know what I mean, with the little JT bitch. You know, I was just happy to see Lil Uzi with a bitch. You know what I mean? Just keeping that thing all the way real. I was just happy to see him with a bitch, man. You know, because every time I see Lil Uzi, you know what I mean, he always doing something gay as hell. You know what I mean? Lil Uzi always doing something that I'm like, man, I remember one of my little young niggas, man, he gonna put in my DM, he like, man, check this song out, check this song. I like, man, I don't want to hear no Lil Uzi. You know what I mean? Plus I was looking at, and then I was really looking at crazy because I sent him the Earth, Wind, and Fire Isley Bros. You know, I sent him the versus battle, and he like, man, I don't know none of them, P, I don't know none of this music. I said, how do you think that you learn? How you think you're gonna know them? By listening, by learning. So, you know what I mean? If you expect me to listen to Lil Uzi, you know what I mean? I'm looking at this nigga crazy. Now here you is trying to get me to listen to Lil Uzi, but you don't want to listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers. You know what I mean? You know how crazy that sound? The Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire is battle. You don't want to watch that, but you want to listen to some gay ass Lil Uzi. Come on, man. You young niggas is twisted. So, yeah, man, the show to dance. He always doing that gay ass show to dance. But I was happy to see Lil Uzi with a bitch. So I see the little video, you know, Uzi in the car, you know what I mean? And he talking to the broad, you know what I mean? You know, in his little way, I guess. And you know, I forgot the other little young mommy or whatever, little broad, you know what I mean? She talking to her on the little IG thing, and Uzi was just going back and forth with the little other bitch, but I didn't hear him say anything inappropriate. I didn't hear that nigga say anything that was like, damn, why you say that to her? You know what I mean, little mommy? I didn't hear, you understand me, Uzi say anything that was disrespectful. I didn't hear him say anything disrespectful. If y'all heard something disrespectful, let me know. I didn't hear Uzi disrespect her not one time. So when I see, you know, Southside just screaming at his phone, you know, hitting the live button and just screaming at his phone, you know, going off at Lil Uzi, you know, gangster, but Lil Uzi. I don't know. I just looked at it as some clown shit. I did. I just looked at it as some clown shit. You know what I mean? I really did, man. I just looked at that as some clown shit, man. I was like, maybe he using Lil Uzi, for attention, man. Maybe he using Lil Uzi, you know what I mean, to get his clout up. I don't know, but who gets into it with Lil Uzi? Lil Uzi's not built like that. So why are you doing all that with Lil Uzi? I didn't understand. And then to make him look more lame, 2 seconds later, the nigga get on Instagram and he's sitting over there talking disrespectful to Kodak. You know what I mean? He talking about some, yeah, man, I'll be there a week or two or whatever. You know what I mean? And you bring your niggas, I bring my niggas. And he's saying this shit on Instagram. Like, how dumb can you be? Not only did you threaten Lil Uzi over a bitch, that's how insecure you is. You sitting over there going back and forth with this. I don't know, man, because I don't know, man. Lil Uzi gonna have to put it. I don't know, man. It's not looking too good. I ain't gonna call a dude gay, but I'm just gonna call him a homosexual. You going back and forth, you know what I mean, with a motherfucking, you understand me, Mary Kay product selling ass nigga. I'm not gonna be going live talking crazy to Lil Uzi. The LGBT GT barbecue committee, they gonna get at me. I'm not trying to get into it with them people, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is deep. They got power now. I'm not trying to get into no motherfucking discrepancy with the LGBT, CPR, CBQ, barbecue, you understand me, committee. I'm not trying to get into it with them at all. So, just keeping that thing all the way real, you're not gonna see me get into it with the raised, the Sweet Baby raised LGBT, TBQ community. You're not gonna see me, no. I'm not even trying to lose my channel, no. You know what I mean? So when I seen him doing all of this shit, I'm like, man, this is lame. Like, ain't nobody gonna tap this nigga on his shoulder and let him know that this shit lame, my dude. This shit lame. What he doing? And then he threatens Kodak. Not only did you sit up there and do all of this over a bitch, I'm like, man, she must got some fire ass pussy, cause you squares, you ready to lose your mind when a bitch call you daddy, especially if she swallowed a nut out your dick and she tell you that she never gonna leave you. You ready to kill the whole planet. You know what I mean? You would sit up there, yeah, man, and take out a whole nigga's, you know what I mean, genealogy, man, because this pussy's so motherfucking good. I was like, this nigga sprung like a motherfucker. He ready to beat the fag up over the bitch. He ready to beat this fag up over the goddamn. He ready. And then, like I said, Kodak, bring your niggas, man, and I can bring my niggas, man, and we can meet up. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, over social media? Why you couldn't DM that? Why you couldn't text that? Do you know, man, listen, in the music industry, it's so easy to get somebody's number. You know what I mean? That's easy. You could have texted that man. So I already knew this man flogging, man. This nigga do not want no war. This man is not trying to fight with this man. He not trying to get into it with this man. Because if you was really trying to meet up, you know what I mean, on some street shit, you would have never got on the internet talking about, yeah, man, bring your niggas, I bring my niggas. You know what I mean? No, that's not street. That's not it. So Southside, he be trying too hard. He be really trying too hard. That's just my opinion, man. He be trying too hard. That's just my opinion. The man be trying to do things for clout. But on some street, ain't no street nigga that's especially mentally respond. And he get on there, yeah, nigga, I didn't like what you said. I ain't like what you did. You know what I mean? Get your niggas. I got my just gonna shoot it out, man. Yeah. May the best win was, but somebody dying on that day. Bring your niggas and I'm bringing my niggas, man. And we just gonna shoot it the fuck out. We just gonna sit up there and get, no. So no, man, you know what I mean? Just keep that all the way 100, man. I always looked at them likes over 400. Everybody hit the like button. Get them notifications out there. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe right now. Everybody hit the like button right now. But yeah, man, I just looked at him as a clown. Cause he's always doing some clown ass shit. So I always look at this nigga as a clown. Okay, moving on, man. Okay, we got this bitch ass nigga. Okay. First of all, you know what I mean? This Tinkerbell ass nigga, you know what I mean? We already know, like I kept telling y'all, man, Lil Tim didn't do nothing that you motherfucker was sitting over there putting hands on your brother or putting hands on your nigga. You would have sat up there, you understand me, and let that motherfucking thing go too. You know what I mean? So I understand that a lot of people was King Von fans. I had love for Von too. Do I like the way he went out? No. I don't like the way that Von went out at all. But at the same time, why be mad at somebody you don't know for doing the same thing that you would have did? It's King Solomon talks about the times, and it's a time for this and a time for that. It's a time to be a music fan, and it's a time to look at things logically. And looking at things logically, Lil Tim didn't do nothing if you was in that same circumstance. You see your nigga getting his ass beat, you know what I mean, getting hands put on him, crowd of niggas behind the nigga that's beating your nigga's ass, and you got that thing. You know what I mean? You would have did this. Well, some of y'all would have did the same thing too. So I understand that, just keeping it on 100. Yes, he from the Chi. Yes, I was hurt about it. Yes, I didn't like what happened. Yes, I didn't like no Chicago nigga sitting over there, you understand me, getting murked by some old out of town goofy. No, I didn't like it. I ain't gonna hide nothing. I'm gonna always, keep that thing going through. I didn't like that shit. You know what I mean? I didn't like that shit at all. No, I'm not no BD. I'm not none of that. But I didn't like that shit at all. At all. I don't care what. You go to another city, you know what I mean, and you get killed, and then the way you got killed on some send-off shit, on some dummy, because there was nothing honorary about that death. It is. That wasn't an honor. That wasn't no legendary honorary. No. Crash dummy. Straight crash dummy. Von emotionally reacted and met his consequences for emotionally reacting. Von was only thinking about what he was going to do, and he was not thinking about the reactions of his actions. And due to the fact of that, he's no longer with us. Simple and plain. But what we're going to do, Quando Rondo, you know what I mean, is sit up there and act like you just like, man, this nigga acting like he just the biggest G that we seen this far. At a virtual concert. That's when you know a nigga, I told you. That's when you know a nigga, a bitch ass nigga. When he's at a virtual concert dissing a dead man. We in a different era now. The nigga at a virtual concert, wait a minute, stop. A virtual concert. Virtual concert. Let me say it again. I want that to get through your head. He's at a virtual concert speaking on a dead man. This all the way 100. One of these days, I don't know when, because like I told you, Durk and them will be stupid as hell to do anything to him or Tim right now. Fuck, you know what I mean? Violence move in silence. Let people get comfortable. If you touch him right now, be dumb. Dumb as fuck. But just keeping that shit all the way, 100, man, please, man. You know what I mean? Dissing dead ops at a virtual concert? That's manly to y'all? That's G to y'all? Virtual concert. Not physically. And you're dissing the dead. I keep telling y'all, there's consequences for dissing the dead. The Most High does not like when you laugh at the calamities and tragedies of your adversary. The Most High don't like that. Don't rejoice when your enemy falls. No. So it is consequences for dissing dead ops. And Quando Rondo will meet his consequence one day. I don't know when that's gonna happen or how it's gonna happen. What he has sown. He has sown stupidity. He sown, disrespect to the dead. So yes, Quando Rondo will meet his fate. He gonna sit up there, mark my words. There is nothing that Big U can do. He can match up with Big U. You can get with all the 60. That's not gonna stop. That's not gonna stop that, man. I want you to understand that the spirit of death is omnipresent. You know what I mean? Going up with Big U and meeting Big U and taking pictures with Big U, that's not gonna stop. You know what I mean? If a motherfucker wants you, he wants you. Motherfucker kill you, you know what I mean? Right next to, with Big U standing right next to you, nigga. That don't mean shit. And I'm just keeping that shit 100. Man, listen, the niggas in Chicago, they don't know they know of them here and there, but man, the city of Chicago, we different. Ain't no Crips and Bloods in Chicago. You know what I mean? So niggas don't even give a fuck about that. Ain't no Crip and Blood sets in the shot. So ain't no nigga gonna sit up there, oh man, he with Big U? Oh, okay, we ain't gonna shoot right now. He with Big U. No, man. Stop that. No. Oh, he get a pass. Even though he killed the homie. Even though he sit up there and killed somebody that was sitting over there, you understand me, coming back, you know what I mean, the parkway and making sure everybody was eating. But yeah, man, we gonna let the nigga ride, man. You know what I mean? Cause he with Big U. You stupid. You're stupid, nigga. The demons in Chicago is different, nigga. Nigga sit up there, nigga, and kill you right in front of Big U, nigga, and go right to your funeral, nigga, and hug your mama. And quote a scripture to her, man, and tell her to stay encouraged. And look at your dead ass in the casket, nigga. Chicago niggas is built different. Stop. Ain't nobody gonna sit up there and say, ooh, we can't do this and that because Big U rich. Nigga, I seen that corny ass nigga sitting on that couch, you know what I mean, the Big U, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm protected now. Like, nigga, no. What world are you in, son? Them bullets don't go back in the gun. Like, the bullets be like, oh no, I can't come out. Why you ain't coming up? He fucking with Big U now. Like, what? You know what I mean? I seen different people talking about, yeah, man, it's a wrap now. It's a wrap now. Them Chicago niggas might as well give it up, man. He done got cool. He plugged with Big U now. It's a wrap. Man, stop it. Man, stop it. Stop it. You know what I mean? Stop it, man. Stop it. You know what I mean? Big U using that little nigga as a pawn, man. That nigga ain't nothing but a pawn to Big U, man. Big U, first of all, real LA Crips, you know what I mean? They might got friends that's Crips and Bloods, you know what I mean, in other areas and shit like that, but man, if you ain't really from the soil, man, niggas ain't really respecting you like that. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Niggas talking about some, man, they Crips and Bloods from all these other areas, man. They might verbally tell you that they respect you and they cool with you, but get into an argument with a real Crip. Get into an argument with a real Blood that's, born and raised, you know what I mean, LA. And I guarantee you get into a real argument or you get into a fight with that nigga, watch the truth come out. Watch a motherfucker sit up there and call you an off-brand. Watch it. All you gotta do is make a motherfucker get angry. All you gotta do is make a motherfucker get upset and watch the truth come out. Motherfuckers don't respect you out-of-town ass niggas for claiming they shit. That's why I be looking at, and my nigga in here, Jay up in here. I love Detroit, but that's why I be looking at Detroit crazy as hell. If Chicago laid the foundation, why in the fuck is you sitting over there claiming, professing to be part of a gang that's from the fucking West Coast? That shit look weird to me. Retarded. That's just retarded. You in Detroit, but you a Crip or you a Blood. That's retarded. Ain't no way of getting around it. It's retarded. And I love you, Detroit. I know your G card, you know what I mean, is intact, but you look crazy to me. You know what I mean? If Chicago laid down the foundation, the organizations come from the city of Chicago, why in the hell would you embrace something that come from the West Coast? You look crazy. You look crazy. Everybody knows Chicago is the father of the Midwest. Why in the hell would you follow anything outside of that? You know? Hold on, man. There we go. I got to make sure all the comments are showing. But, yeah, man. Like, I love you, Detroit, but why y'all be... What's wrong? I ain't even want to get on Milwaukee. I don't want to get on Milwaukee. You know what I mean? I love y'all, but, man, y'all confused, too. Confused. Game banging just looks crazy. Confused. You're confused. Very confused. Bro, I've been saying the same thing for you. Bro, thank you. Thank you for not leaving me out there. I'm just saying that to my Midwest. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that to all my Midwest niggas. You know what I mean? Like, Coast, you look crazy. I'm not gonna get on no game banging or anything like that. You know what I mean? But you look crazy, bro. I love y'all. I just wanted to let you know, you look crazy. Yes, you do. You look crazy. Very crazy. You know, that's the one thing that Chicago has. There is no Crip and blood sets in the city of Chicago. It might be a Crip, it might be a blood there, but as far as a set, no, there's no sets, Crip and blood sets in the city of Chicago. So when you say that a person is teaming up, I'm just telling you how I know the young people think in the city of Chicago. If you say Big U, who is that? And not just who is that, but what the fuck they gotta do with what the fuck I wanna do to this bitch ass nigga because he cool with Big U. They don't give a fuck about, listen, the young niggas in Chicago barely even respect the OGs in the city of Chicago. How you think they gonna feel about the OGs somewhere else? Answer that. If the young niggas in the city do not respect the elders, the OGs, you know what I mean, in the motherfucking city of Chicago, how you think they gonna feel about the OGs from somewhere else? How? Stop it, man. Be quiet. But blessings to Detroit. That wasn't no shot at you, but man, you know, the men needed to be more united, and I just always looked at y'all crazy for just doing that dumbass shit. You look dumb. That shit looks stupid. You know, but to each his own, to each his own, to each his own. Get back to my talk, I can't get in my, you know what I mean, feelings with that shit, you know what I mean? But I love you, Detroit, but come on, man. Come on. You know. But no, to the people that's listening, I respect Big U. Shout out to Kev Mack. You know what I mean? I did even a video, man, giving props and showing respect to the 60s. Way before Nipsey Hussle had even died, I gave shout out to Nip, Big U, Kev Mack. You know, because the 60s, man, they always been, you can say whatever you want, man, but when you bring up the, you know what I mean, the 60s, them niggas, man, is known for more than just game banging. Them niggas is known for balling. Them niggas is known for having things. Them niggas is known for having bitches. Them niggas is known for trying to get to the bag. You know, get to the bag, you doing your thing, man, salute. No matter where you from. But as far as in my backyard, in the Midwest, y'all niggas look crazy. Niggas should have had a meeting. Motherfuckers should have met all in one place, and that same day, all you niggas should have flipped. Hold on. Should have stopped cripping, should have stopped blooding, and that day, you understand me, you got blessed. Hold on. But yeah, man, I can move on to another subject, but before I leave that, but yeah, just that, you know what I mean, him meeting up with Big U, and that's not gonna stop anything. Let me explain this, man. You depending on the mercies of God. It don't matter what you, can't nobody say you good. When you niggas gonna realize that in the streets, can't nobody say you good. When somebody wants you, you just better be prepared. You better stay dangerous, because depending on another man to say you good, you protected, you dumb as hell. You know what I mean? Dumb. Plus you an out of towner. You look goofy. But I mean, to each his own. But no, man, God gets to protect. God take His grace off of you. If God don't decide to be merciful, you will die. You know what I mean? Good. You know what I mean? I don't, I don't know why. I mean, but blessings to Big U. He got a nice reputation and everything. But Big U can't say that you good. That shit, he not God. He can't protect you. Big U not omnipresent. He can't protect you. If God sit up there and allow you to die today, guess what you gonna do? Die today. You know what I mean? So all of this, yeah, man, it's a wrap now. You know what I mean? He done set up there, you know what I mean, and teamed up, with Big U now, man. They might as well call it a wrap. I was laughing my ass off inside. You know? So knock that shit off, man. Protect. Big U gonna protect them. Nigga, knock that shit off. Big U been, to my knowledge, Big U been shot a few times. You know what I mean? So stop thinking that somebody is protect himself from bullets. What make you think he can protect you? You know what I mean? Like, that shit just sounded dumb. Moving. Get that out of my comment section. Big U ain't killed no damn nigga. I was looking at Hassan Campbell as a motherfucking goofy when he made that video. It was so many motherfucking gay videos being put out last year. You know what I mean? Hassan sat up there with his gay ass and was sitting over there talking about Nipsey had sat up there and got killed by Big U. You know what I mean? Dumb. Just dumb. Niggas will say anything to get views and likes. This nigga ain't never been to California. He ain't never stepped foot in LA. And he gonna sit up there and say Big U killed Nipsey. Can't nobody kill Nip, without Big U's permission. Nigga, is you dumb? You dumb. That nigga is dumb. Can't nobody get killed. Nothing can't go down unless Big U say so. I'm like, this nigga just be saying everything for views, man. And y'all went with that shit. Big U had nothing to do with Nipsey's murder, man. That was dumb as hell. Dumb. Moving on, man. Just dumb. But before we move on, man, get my likes up, man. Everybody hit the like. Everybody hit the like button. Right now. Get the notifications out there. Appreciate y'all listening. I see that it's 518 people listening. But it's only 388 likes. So everybody hit the like button. Get them likes up. You know what I mean? Share the video. Get the likes up. I know, saying they did early morning game in a minute now. Now that they didn't, and I'm gonna just say this. It's still gonna be connection problems. I mean, shit. I didn't say God came over here. I said that a creature, Bell, they came over here and, did something to, the Wi-Fi and all that shit. So the connection, should be better. It ain't gonna be connection problem. I mean, goddamn, even you have connection problems here and there. You know what I mean? So I don't expect it to be heavenly or just perfect, but I expected it to be better. And so far from what I've seen, yes, it has gotten better. And I might just need to because I'm not with them, with this phone. So I might need to sit up there, man, and slide through the mall today. You know what I mean? And give me a new line or something. Because everybody in this building, man, you know what I mean? They sitting over there damn near using the same Wi-Fi. So the reason why the connection was fucking up, which is common sense, because you're using the same Wi-Fi and YouTube is going too fast. The Wi-Fi was too slow, and that's why the fucking connection, was backsliding in and out. All right, man, but let's get to it. As far as with Durk having, Vaughn, this shit is easy. Like I said, man, I said the same thing when Too Real for TV, when Maroy had died. I just think I couldn't speak on it at that time. I was like, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be quiet, man. You know, I'm just gonna shut up. Because I knew that when Maroy died, that the girl that, you know, he left Too Real for TV with, I knew that she didn't have the game to keep basically the Too Real for TV going. There is no reason why Too Real for TV shouldn't be at least 250 or 300,000 subscribers right now. Maroy laid the foundation. All you had to do is keep continuing. And even if you don't know how to interview, give it to somebody else that's talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if you look at everybody from Zach TV to Maroy with Too Real for TV, even with Pac's estate, like when you look at Pac, a lot of them songs that they put Pac on, Pac would have never agreed to put, even though y'all know a lot of y'all like that song, that's just the way it is. Some things never change. Pac would have never agreed to that. I don't think Pac would have never did that. That's just my opinion. Even though it won a Grammy, y'all love that song. Me personally, I do not think that Pac would have ever, that's just the way it is. Some things never change. Pac would have never agreed with that. He would have never agreed. That's not Pac's style. I don't like that song. Y'all do, but I don't like that song. I don't be listening to Tupac, that's just the way it is. I don't like that shit. That's some shit that after he died, I hate that too. When you die, they just put your voice, they just put fucking lyrics over anything. You know? So let's just keep that thing real. As far as with Von, in a way, yeah, I'm glad that Durk is controlled. You know, I'm glad that Durk is, I'm glad, you know what I mean? Hold on. Let me hear what he's saying. They do have their respect and ask them out of town. They go to LA thinking, you know, but no, I respect y'all, you know, and everything. And Big U is a legend, but Big U not God, bro. Big U can't, if Big U couldn't stop the bullets from coming his way, if Big U couldn't stop himself from getting shot, how can Big U sit up there and call a shot and say, don't touch him? And I'm just keeping that real, man. Like, you disrespect, but man, that ain't got nothing to do with the shot. Chicago niggas don't give a fuck about none of that shit. No, ain't nobody gonna say, don't touch him, you know, because he cool with Big U now. Man, come on, man, that's Disneyland. That's not disrespect, that's being real. You know what I mean? That's just like if one of my niggas, if I'm living that type of life, let's say, you know, I'm a square, you know, but let's just say if I was living that life, if you killed my nigga that was like a brother to me, you think I give a fuck about you being cool with Big U? I could give a fuck about you being cool with Big U. Nigga, I'll kill you right in front of Big U. So no, nigga, that wasn't no disrespect. No, that's I was speaking on something. Oh, okay. Yeah, they shouldn't be speaking on Big U. Big U ain't had nothing to do with Nipsey's death. And Big U is a Muslim now. Big U is doing a lot of positive things in the community. Big U is a big reason why, you know, LA has changed. You know, not just him, but shout out to LA, man. You know what I mean? Because anybody know LA history, man, please. I still think to this day, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think LA still got the highest murder rate ever. Not now as far as currently, but I'm talking about in the 90s. I forgot what year that was, but LA had the most murders, you know what I mean, in 1 year. You know, now Chicago, Chicago been doing it for a while, and they consistent. But still to this day, I think LA, and that's not a thing to brag about. You'll notice that Chicago niggas and New Orleans niggas and LA niggas and New York niggas and Memphis niggas and Richmond niggas and Oakland. We killing more niggas over here. We killing more of our kind over here. They argue over the dumbest hoe and shit. But yeah, I still think to this day, LA still has that record. So for LA to be the way that it is, like, I'm not saying that you can't get killed. I'm not saying that, you know what I mean, you can't still get your issue in LA. That ain't what I'm saying, you know, now, but it has gotten a lot better. So everybody is, all hoods should strive to be the way that LA is now. They've gotten a lot better, you know, so shout out to LA. Right, bro. Extended clips, man. 2,589 murders in LA in 1992. Yeah, man, they wasn't playing, man. So motherfuckers should thank God that you could come through to LA. I be hearing little rappers saying, you know, man, LA, man, you know, it's everybody smiling and woo. I'm like, nigga, you was in the nice parts of LA, nigga. You didn't stop it. You still get your issue in LA. Stop playing. It's gotten better, but don't get beside yourself. Vonnie P, man, good looking, man. Blessings to you, man. Appreciate that 10, bro. You know, but I'm glad that Lil Durk is presiding over King Von's music because it seemed like, you know what I mean, when niggas die, you know, for example, when Eazy-E died, I didn't like the way Tamika handled his business. Man, the list goes on and on. Hey, man, we better learn from Eazy-E. We better sit up there and learn from Pop. We better learn from Maroy. We better learn from Zach TV. We got to take care of our business, man, while we still living and breathing. Because if we die right now and our family preside over our business, I could just imagine right now, if I died and my little brother or somebody had the power to just go live on my shit and post shit, man, the content gonna be so terrible. Terrible. They gonna fuck up my whole shit. So while you here, while the blood is still running warm in your veins, handle your business. Handle your business. Because we got too many examples of niggas when they died, their legacy got fucked up because their legacy was in the hands of a bitch or the hands of family members, man. When Eazy died, you know what I mean? Before Eazy had died, he had pretty much got Jerry Hill out of the picture. So Tamika was pretty much presiding over Ruthless Record, and she ruined everything. She ruined everything. Tamika fucked up the whole thing. Do you not understand that Eazy's kids, you know what I mean? Majority of them, not all of them, because he got a pretty little daughter, and she grew up real cool. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about the little light-skinned one either. Eazy got a pretty-ass brown-skinned daughter, and she grew up in like the best parts. She don't even got no pictures with the rest of her siblings. Like I still to this day haven't seen this one girl that's seen her, and she's pretty. Y'all don't even know who I'm talking about, but she grew up real nice. You know, it's only, to my knowledge, it's only 2 daughters that kind of grew up, you know, real nice of Eazy's kids. The rest of them, they grew up in the ghetto. You know what I mean? Lil E still had to grow up. Man, Lil E was supposed to grow up balling. He shouldn't have been growing up in no motherfucking Compton. No, I ain't talking about Reby. She grew up ghetto too. All of the majority of Eazy-E kids, they grew up ghetto. But Eazy got 2 daughters that grew up kind of, you know, real comfortable. Matter of fact, I really think, now that I'm putting 2 and 2 together, I think this is Tamika's daughter. I really do. I could ask Freeze. I think he know a little bit more. Yeah, she's real pretty. You can see Eazy's features in her face. You know what I mean? And she grew up real nice. I think that she's Tamika's daughter. Yeah. Tracy's EB. Yeah, EB grew up good. That's the other one that I'm talking about. That's the one that got into it with Remarkable. Yeah, EB and Tamika's daughter, they grew up very nice. They didn't grow up like the other kids. You know, but Tamika's daughter, you see her in pictures with, like, you know, a bunch of white friends and things like that. I could just tell, you know, that, you know, she's getting the proper education and, you know, she just had way more opportunities than her siblings. But the same opportunities that she got, that's what Eazy was supposed to have. I mean, Lil E was supposed to have Eazy's son. That's what all Eazy's kids should have sit up there and lived like that. When Eazy E died, I think it was a little bit over $30 million, that was left. And we all know if Eazy would have kept living, Eazy would have eventually became a billionaire. We know that. I honestly think that Eazy-E would have became a billionaire before Jay-Z. That's just my opinion. You might disagree with me. But Eazy was about getting to the bag, And I definitely think that if Suge didn't make the unwise decisions that he made, Suge would have been the first to touch $1 billion. And after him, it would have been Eazy. But after Eazy-E died, Ruthless just crumbled, man. Bone got done wrong. Bone didn't receive the proper treatment. They got treated wrong. MC Ren shit didn't come out. You know what I mean? They had so much talent on Ruthless Records. But it died because it was left in the hands of a damn bitch. Get my likes over 500. Everybody hit the like button. Get my likes over 500. But by Ruthless Records being with Tamika, man, and that's another thing I want to say. If Suge didn't sit up there, you understand me, and get Dre out of that contract, that's a lot of this is a motherfucking talking point that nobody really uses. If Suge didn't do what he did for Dre, getting him off of Ruthless Records, Dre would have been working for Tamika. How you think that would have played out? Everybody want to make Suge the bad guy. But if Suge didn't do what he did, whether his motives was evil or not, whatever, if Suge didn't get him out that contract with Ruthless Records, Dr. Dre was getting ready to be working for Tamika Wright. These are facts. You know what I mean? Tamika controlled everything. None of them was getting paid. Tamika got everything. But Dre got out that situation, and even when they did Straight Outta Compton movie, Dre was able to use certain things in the film because he got permission from Tamika. To use things from Ruthless Records, you still got to go to Tamika Wright still to this day. She owned everything. I don't know if Eazy was in the right state of mind. I don't know. I think bro was sick at the time. I don't know what could have caused Eazy to leave his empire, to leave his legacy in the hands of this bitch. But this was not a wise move at all. So looking at this Von situation, I'm glad that Durk is presiding, over it, because if he was to leave it in the hands of, imagine if Von's music was in the hands of Asian Dow. You know what I mean? If Asian Dow had control, dominion over Von's music, she would have been clout chasing like a motherfucker. Imagine if Kayla B, if she had dominion over Von's music, she would be doing more clout chasing. Because she already clout chasing now. So she would be clout chasing up to the heavens. You know what I mean? The family, everybody. So, they don't know what they doing, man. Your family don't know what they doing with your legacy most of the times. You know what I mean? They don't. A bitch don't know what she doing, man, with your music or whatever you had going on. So we got too many black men to learn from, to get our business in order, man. Because if we die, and allow our children or allow our family or allow, our wives or, woman for your husband to basically be presiding over your legacy, it's a great chance the shit just might get fucked up. So I'm not cool with that. So yeah, we got to sit up there, man, and get that shit together. Hold on for a minute. Let me check this. So she let the Stallion sample that record? Yes, she did. You cannot sample anything of Eazy's music without getting permission, from the owners of that music. And Tamika doesn't have complete 100% ownership because certain things were sold. So certain things you got to go to Tamika for, and certain things you got to go to the Jewish man, the white man for. Easy shit is owned by a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and he owned by this. He don't have ownership. So Eazy-E's children just can't walk in the studio and re-record their daddy's music. No, they cannot. Legally, they can't even get on over an Eazy-E instrumental and just redo one of their father's songs. No, it don't work like that. Because they don't own the song. They would still have to pay, just like you or me, you know what I mean, to redo their father's song. Because they don't have ownership of Eazy's music. You know? And I know that sounds crazy, it's hurtful, but it's true. Eazy-E's kids would have to pay, just like you and I, you know what I mean, to use Eazy's music. They can't just walk in and be like, man, the song or the music. No, it don't go like that. Family or not, business is business. Let me see. Yeah, I was watching more Busy Bones interview most recently, one he did on Mike Tyson hot boxing show. Tamika was just a bad thing for Ruthless Records. Yes, but see, like I said, I don't know what state of mind that Eazy was in to allow a bitch to preside over your whole legacy. That looks crazy. You know what I mean? That just looks crazy from a man's standpoint. That looks very crazy. Why in the fuck are you allowing a bitch to run your fucking operation? I'm not talking pimping right now. I'm talking manhood. Good morning to you too, baby. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking manhood right now. That go for any lifestyle you live in. You could be a drug dealer. You can sit up there, you understand me? You can have a legit business. Why would you allow this woman to preside over your business? So that's like I said, Eazy-E could not have been in the right state of mind when he made that decision. He was very sickly at the time. He was not in his right state of mind by allowing Tamika to preside over Ruthless Records. You know what I mean? Because when they did Straight Outta Compton, the kids got done wrong. Now Cube's son got to play Cube, but Eazy-E's son, Lil E, I'm guarantee you, this is just my opinion. If you would have let Eazy-E's son have the role of his father, I think he would have got in shape. I think he would have lost the weight. I think that would have been the inspiration for him to get in the gym, eat right, you know what I mean, and sit up there, you understand me, and show out for his father. I believe that. But I can't lie about that. The dude that played Eazy-E and Straight Outta Compton, man, that nigga did his thing. That nigga from New Orleans, man, that nigga did his thing. Can't take that from him. But yeah, the way that they did Eazy, man, you didn't even play real Compton City G's, and you didn't even play Bone Thugs and Harmony Crossroads, and you got Dr. Dre beating up Bloods and shit. Superman. Dre just sitting over here just beating up. He just beating up niggas of the mob. You know what I mean? Right in the you know what I mean? A movie, man. A movie. $10, man. Appreciate that, Jeremy. Good looking. You know what I mean? That's a movie, bro. Had Dre just looking like he was just the biggest gangster. He just knocking Bloods out in the studio. You know, matter of fact, even had Dre getting into it with the police. They had Dre so gangster that he getting tough with the police. He knocking out Bloods in the studio, all type. I'm like, God damn. So Dre was just like hard, according to this movie. You know, but you know that shit didn't happen, man. But you have to understand that when you allow bitches, you know, or, you know what I mean, niggas, you know, they will change history. Because that's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. You know, and to make Eazy-E like he was the only one fucking, all of them was fucking. I think Dr. Dre got more kids than Eazy-E. You know what I mean? Everybody was fucking. So we know that Eazy-E did not catch a sexually transmitted incurable disease due to fornication, due to sex. No, he did not. You know what I mean? That was a assassination. Easy was assassinated. Easy got, you understand me, fucked with at that hospital. I wholeheartedly believe that. How the fuck you sit up there and get that? Your kids didn't get it. It ain't no woman that's coming forth saying that Easy gave me AIDS. It wasn't none of that. As much as this man is fucking, there's no woman coming forth saying that he gave me AIDS. The kids got it. His wife didn't get it. Come on, man. Y'all ain't stupid. Easy didn't die because he was having so much sex. Man, everybody was having raw sex back then, man. Everybody. Niggas didn't like to use condoms, just like you niggas don't like to use condoms now. You know what I mean? These bitches don't like to use condoms either. That's why, you know what I mean? Because these hoes use protection all the time. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I don't like the way them condoms feel. I don't like the way that feel. I want to feel the rawness. Yeah, you want to feel the rawness. You know, the nigga want to feel the motherfucking juices and shit. You know what I mean? That bitch wanted to feel the sword. You know what I mean? So it had to go down. You right? Check it out though. With all of the sex that nigga had, that's not what killed that man. That is a false narrative. No, that's not. That's false, man. Suge dry admitted getting Easy hit with AIDS. Hey, I seen that shit, man, but I'm not gonna speak on that. You know what I mean? That mean, hey, you know, I'm gonna let y'all, you know, but yeah, I seen it. Magic Johnson. Bro, when you get money, you can have all things done. That man had $30 million at the time. Transmitted disease with $30 million, man. That nigga could have sat up there and had, that man ain't had no motherfucking AIDS, man. Don't believe that shit. That is not what he died of. If Easy would have died, Drake would have died right to him because they was both sitting over there having fun, man. Easy got just as much, Drake got as much kids and more kids than Easy. They was all fucking. Even before Drake was in NWA, you know what I mean? Anybody that knew him, Drake was always known for fucking. He had a reputation for having bitches. So that's why I don't understand all of the, maybe people seen things I didn't see, but Drake really does have a reputation of fucking bitches. I don't know nothing about no niggas. I don't know nothing about all that gay shit that people be saying with Dr. Dre. But he definitely does have a reputation of running through bitches though. That's true. Hold on. He was close to having more power in LA. That whole situation is fucked up. Yeah, it is fucked up. Mob James said Dre would have got his ass beat. Mob James ain't never lied. Mob James be lying about certain shit, but he wasn't lying about that. If Dre would have sat up there and put his hand on any Paru, man, he would have got the business. You think they was gonna let Dre just put his hands on somebody and they was gonna be cool with it? Man, you done lost your mind. Yeah, I think Dre was, man. I really think Dre was having more fun than Future, but you know, shout out to Future, but Dre was having fun, bro. Miss Chalet, have you seen how thick Miss Chalet used to be? Do you see how beautiful that bitch booty used to be? Man, Miss Chalet used to be built. You know what I'm saying? Miss Chalet, man, was built like a motherfucker. I don't know what happened with that was the thing, but yeah, Miss Chalet used to be beautiful, man. Dre would have got the clothes beat off of him right. Didn't keep his hands to himself. Yeah. Would have been punking Dre after they swole his head up. Man, he would have never did that. He would have never did that. It would have been Pumpkinhead City if Dre touched the Paru. Exactly. Even with that ending, I'm gone. I'm leaving. Like Dre just walked in a room full of Parus with Suge, and he just talking about he leaving. And that's another thing, man. You know what I mean? Suge wasn't tripping about Dre leaving. Suge didn't try to beg that nigga to sit up there and stay. None of that shit. By that time, Suge was already fucking Miss Chalet. Suge had the masters to the music, and he was sitting over there fucking Miss Chalet. So if I got the masters, I got the publishing to the music, and I'm sitting over there fucking your bitch. I'm sitting over there dicking down your baby mama. Your baby mama's sitting over there causing me to go file for sperm bankruptcy, man. She sucking so much dick and taking so much dick from me. You know what I mean? Suge wasn't tripping over no damn Dr. Dre leaving. No, he was. You gotta understand, man. Suge had Pac at the time. You know, and with them doing the Death Row East, if that shit would have went down, that shit was gonna be big as hell. You gotta realize the people that was getting ready to come to Death Row. Jodeci was about to be on Death Row. Mary J. Blige was gonna be on Death Row. Nice from Nice and Smooth was gonna be on Death Row. It was gonna be a lot of East Coast acts coming over there to fuck with Death Row. We need to come on one accord and get P a proper microphone. Since his voice is too eloquent for this. Like, damn, it's fucked up like that. Your live keeps cutting in and out. Damn. From over here, it appears to be good, but I guess on y'all end, I mean, it's not. At first, they were saying that, you know, sin sounded like it was from the heavens. And now some of y'all saying I'm cutting in and cutting out. Hey, man, maybe it got something to do, you know what I mean, with being on this 37th floor. I don't know, man. You know, but what I will do is, you know, I'll just test the difference. Cause that's what them bitches keep saying. Saying you need to get an iPhone. You need to get an iPhone. You need to get an iPhone. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about no iPhone. You need to get an iPhone. You need to get an iPhone. Okay, it's good enough, bro. Big Daddy Kane, Craig Mack. I didn't know about Big Daddy Kane, but I know Craig Mack was in talks of coming to Death Row. You know, Suge didn't, but yeah, man, Suge didn't give a fuck about Dre leaving. That's a false narrative. All right, hold on. Man, everybody's saying all of this shit. I bought the D-Link 1955. The people were supposed to come through and install that. They didn't. They kept canceling and saying they're gonna be back. So I got tired of that shit. I got with Bell. Bell came through. And I must say, on my side, the shit looked better. You know? On my side. But if y'all saying it's still lagging, I might go to the mall today, slide through the mall, man, and you know, ask questions and things like that. And if I need to buy, you know, another phone, you know, if I need to upgrade, because I was trying to wait because they got the new, I forgot what month it's supposed to come out, but that's supposed to come out. But if I could sit up there right now and just purchase a certain phone for the service that I got, and if that's going to just give me a stable internet connection, I'd buy that shit today. Sound is great, Sin. Oh, okay. iPhones are better. I don't like iPhones. I always thought that y'all niggas that got the iPhone, man, y'all trying to hide something. I'm just playing. Shout out to all the Androids, though, you know? Sin got 4 Androids. It's better, but a signal can only be as strong with the distance. Right. You can do some things with the iPhone. Samsung Galaxy Notes are way better, fam. Yeah, that's what I'm on. But you know what? I need to update. Touch somebody and say, update your pimping. There's nothing wrong with updating your pimping. Get too old where you, oh man, that's some young nigga, man, update your pimping. So need to, oh, this is what I will say before I leave. I got to give props when props is due. Now, when you guys go to my Patreon, because I'm gonna be for real with you. Those of you that's not gonna pay the $50, you're gonna miss out. God bless you. But those of you that are not broke, and you had, you know, and I'm not making fun because I've been broke. It's been times Sin didn't have, you know what I mean, $5. You know, you got to wait till your change come. Tell somebody, say, I'm gonna wait till my change come because I ain't got nothing but change. You know what I mean? Maybe your change is strange. Maybe your money is funny right now. And I understand we go through it. I believe you me. I've been in worse circumstances than you financially. So this is what I will say. For those of you that have paid the $50 for my new tier on Patreon, even though I got 10 videos on there already, I got Give Her a Reason, I got Available 1 and 2 on there. I got the I think oh yeah, I do. I got What Would Be My End, and then I got Because I Said It on there. And of course, you know, I'm gonna put the pedophile hustle. I'm gonna put Just Keeping It Funky and all that shit on there. And I'm also gonna put some other classics, you know, on there later today. But I also got so much information, so much that y'all never seen before. The only reason why I kind of like be reluctant to post certain things simply because Keisha from False Alert, as you know, what he does is he go to my Patreon and he steals my content, and then he puts it on his little non-view page, and he puts false narratives to my content from Patreon. So right now, even on the little pimp and hoe pages on Instagram, they took one video, you know, y'all know the video where I'm laying in the bed and the bitch trying to get some dick from Sin, you know? And Sin was denying the bitch. You know, I'm just playing, man. Some niggas be serious. I'm not serious all the time, you know, with my hoes. I have fun with my hoes. I laugh with my hoes. I'm comical with my hoes. But when it's time to correct, I correct. When it's time to exhort, I exhort. When it's time to reprove, I, you know, reprove so the bitch can improve. But at the same time, I'm not serious all, no. You know, a woman fuck with me, she gonna be laughing and smiling, and you know, that's what I do. But no, the bitch, she was calling herself trying to rape this pimpin', but I was denying the bitch. You know what I mean? I just wanted to have a little fun. And I allowed, you know, my people at the Patreon to just see certain things. And certain things I wanna post, but I just know that this idiot, I know that this bitch ass nigga is gonna steal my shit and put false narratives to it. You know, and not only that, I thought Patreon was a place where you could just post anything and everything, and they wasn't tripping about nudity, they wasn't tripping about pussy and titties. But somebody reported me on my Patreon of ex-hoes and, you know, recent hoes down. You know, so I took, why I am taking into consideration, you know, of coming OnlyFans. In the future, Sin just might get an OnlyFans account, not so I can do some porn shit. You know, I mean, that's what the, you know, these other dudes is on. No, you won't see Sin fucking and get my dick sucked and all that shit. But you know, just normal shit. Me having, I mean, that's normal to me. Me having a conversation in a room full of naked women, that's normal. A woman sitting over there, you understand me, cooking my food, you know what I mean, with her ass and titties out, that's normal. You know what I mean? And I don't think that be flagged. I can understand YouTube, but just seeing some titties or a pussy or some ass, I don't think that that's too much. I really don't. And I think that if my followers, if my supporters decide to support me, and if they pay, I don't give a fuck if it was $5. If you paid $5, man, I'm gonna give you the coldest content for the $5 that you gave. Everybody at my Patreon right now that has paid $5, they will tell you that I give them more than what they paid for. You know what I'm saying? And so with the $50 tier, I'm gonna do that and more. The $50 tier is about to be jumping. And so it's going to be a lot of things exposed in the future. And there's going to be some things that's, you know, posted that you'll never see, you know what I mean, on YouTube. So I advise you, man, those that fuck with me or fuck with my the game like that, definitely go over to Patreon, man, and, you know, join us over there at the Patreon family, you know? Okay. No, bro, I thought that Patreon was uncut too. And all I had, those that remember the videos I had, like I had one video and they even tried to make me Freaky for that. These niggas are strange. They trying to make this pimping and hoeing like it's the church or something. These niggas are, I don't, that's why I stay around bitches. I don't like being around a bunch of niggas all the time. You know? So in one video, I'm sitting over there playing with the hoe. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting over there having fun with my bitch. You know, having fun with the bitch that's sitting over there, you know what I mean, socking it to my pimping. And you know what I mean? All I was doing was sitting over there with my finger inside the bitch pussy like, bitch, what is you hiding up in this motherfucker? You know what I mean? What mansions you had? What properties is you had? What businesses is you hiding up in here, bitch? Sometimes you gotta reach in a whole pussy, you know what I mean, and see what this bitch hiding up in here. Bitch might be hiding some monumental shit up in here. Bitch, what you got? Museums in this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Bitch, I better not see a trap up in this mother. You know what I mean? So the bitch just laughing. Every time she laughing, her pussy was just moving and shit. You know, and they reported me for that. They reported me for that, man. And I had another video, you know what I mean, with two of my ex-hoes basically was sitting over there, you know what I mean, with their ass poking out. You know what I mean? I was just, you know, playing, man, just talking shit, just doing me. I don't try to be like y'all. I don't want to be nobody else in the lifestyle but Sinful to P. I don't try to be like these niggas. I don't try to talk like these niggas. You know what I mean? And you might want to go, mods, put my link to the Sinful to P presiding over rebuking service channel, because now that my connection is better, oh yeah, it's going down. Yeah, I haven't forgotten. Yeah, I'm on bullshit. I'm going to be on bullshit all month. I'm going to be on positive shit. I'm going to keep bringing the game on this channel. But Sin is about to be on bullshit on the Sinful to P presiding over rebuking service channel. So if you don't want to hear no negative shit, if you don't want to hear me roasting, if you don't want to hear me talking shit, don't go to that channel. But if you want some negative shit in your life, if you want some roasting in your life, if you want some ignorance in your life, that's the channel to go to. I'm not roasting no more niggas and shit on this channel. No. They will not flag me at this channel for roasting and talking about that. So I created a channel just for the bullshit. I seen that Sinful had them hoes standing at attention, ass out. Yeah, bro. And they hated on me. They hated on me, man. I had to take that shit off. But let me say this. You will never see the pimping. Well, let me say this. You will never see Sinful to P engaging in sexual activities. You know what I mean? I'm not a porn star. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, you know, pictures of beautiful or videos of hoes, just like the goofy even, the reason, let me give y'all the backstory on that. I'm gonna give you a little pimping before I go. Check it out. Matter of fact, before I tell this, get my likes up to 500. Yeah, before 500. Everybody hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button already, hit that like button right now. Yeah, get them likes up, man. You know what I mean? But I want you to sit up there and definitely come over to the Patreon, man, because there's going to be some things posted on there that you'll never see on YouTube. You know? So definitely, man, you know what I mean? Come through. Yeah, I'm waiting on y'all, man. Get them likes over 500, man, so I can tell you. Because it's that one little video that Keisha had stole of the little white girl. If those from my Patreon, you remember. It was a little pretty little blonde broad, you know what I'm saying, in the living room, you know what I mean, with her little ass showing and shit. I'm going to give you the backstory on that right now, right? You know, just sit up there, man, and give you some motherfucking history so it won't be no mystery, you know, of what was going on and what was taking place at that particular time. You dig? I'm just waiting on y'all to get them likes over 500, man. I'm not even going to start. We'll be here till the rapture take place. We'll be here till we got a new president, because I'm going to be hesitant, you know what I mean, to speak on this motherfucking event until I see them likes over 500, man. So, you know what I mean? Once that shit touch over 500, we'll start. You dig? Roberto, appreciate that 20, man. Blessings to the game. Just signed up for the $50 tier on Patreon. Hit the like button. Make sure you always upgrading your pimping. Drink some water and have a prosperous day. Man, blessings to you. The link to my Patreon, for those that don't know, the link to my Patreon is in the comment section. So if you want to go to my Patreon, you might don't got $50 right now. You might just got the $5. Trust me. Hey, man, American Pimp is on my $5. Willie Dynamite is on my $5. The Mac is on my $5. Bossing Up, that's on my $5. What else did I put on the $5 Patreon? I'm talking about as far as films. You know, of course, I got my content on there, but you know, I got a lot of movies on there too. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just a lot of great. So don't think it like seeing on it. I don't got that much, man. If you got enough just to get on the $5 tier, you gonna be all good because seeing damn near got 300 videos on the $5 Patreon. You know, yeah, First Time Felon. I got First Time Felon on there. I got some Kung Fu movies on there. I got some comedy on there. Some of y'all was like, Sinful Post, Cross Country Pimping this, or Cross Country Pimping 5, or Cross Country Pimping this. Hey, man, the Cross Country Pimpings, I'm not going to get on that because I don't want to, you know, make his girl look bad, you know, but you got to search high and low, you know what I mean, to even get the Cross Country Pimpings. So when y'all was like post Cross Country Pimping 1 and 2 and all of that shit, man, you got to search high and low to even get that shit now. You know, because business is not being ran right. That's all I'm going to say on that. You know what I'm saying? But if I'll just say this, I'm going to say this for Maroy's legacy. In the honor of Maroy's legacy, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how to preside over the legacy, then just sell it to somebody that know what they doing. Sell it to the pimping. Sell it to, you know what I mean, the OG pimping. Sell it to somebody that can afford it, that's going to come out with some content for that to keep his legacy going. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. No, I never seen Trick Baby. You doing any more soft white underbelly content? Do y'all want, let me ask you, that's good you brought that up. Do y'all want me to keep bringing up, do y'all want me to sit up there and do some more reviews? Y'all like my reviews? Y'all like seeing, talking shit? Y'all want me to do another review, man, on soft white underbelly? Y'all like that type of shit? Okay, but look, let me give y'all the history on this event. Unpimpers, yes. Okay, that's 3 years. One said unpimpers, one said no. Yeah, keep the reviews. Hell yeah. Yeah, do more. Okay. Is the service on the Patreon going to be better? Just so I could be an asshole? No. No, D-Money, no, it's not. It's not, man. D-Money, don't go. Yeah, D-Money, don't go, man. Don't even go, bro. The service is terrible on the pay. Don't even go, bro. Keep your money, bro. Blessings to you. Yeah, I forgot. Pimps Up, Hoes Down is on there too. Yeah, I put Pimps Up, Hoes. I put Hookers at the Point film. Hookers at the Point film is on there. All like every film that you could think of pertaining to the pimping, you know what I mean, is on there. You know? Bro, why you even bring that up? I fucks with you, but damn, why you bring that up, bro? Now, before I sit up there and talk on this bitch, why the fuck you why, I'm just gonna come through the door. Yeah, Blue Hill Avenue on there too. Why the fuck y'all keep bringing up the Saint and the Sinner dude? The Ain't and the Beginner dude to Sinful to P? Why y'all keep doing that? If y'all keep doing that, you know what I mean? It's like, I know y'all like to hear me talk shit, but I'm not thinking about dude. Dude don't want no smoke with me. He don't want that. I promise you he don't want that. In no type of levels. You know what I'm saying? Now he doing this thing academically. I give props when props is due. You know? To my knowledge, the brother graduated from Berkeley. That's to be acknowledged and to be praised. But instead of him giving y'all the right way and motivating you to be squares like he is, he wants to take on this pimp persona. Saint in the center is not a fucking pimp. He is not the ism. Don't know pimps know him. Don't know hoes know him. I keep telling y'all, YouTube has become a place where anybody and everybody can just sit up there, you understand me, and come to YouTube and sit up there and say the gayest and lamest and squarest ass shit, and you motherfuckers be buying that shit. You be cash apping squares. You be sitting over there giving super chats to squares that ain't got no game about this game. You think that I don't know that that nigga be watching and hearing my material and be motherfucking perverting and converting this motherfucking ism to that square ass shit he be saying, just like Dr. BOA be doing? Them niggas ain't no pimps. Them niggas ain't did no street activities, ain't had none of that. Stop playing. Though no hoe, ain't never, no. Ain't no official, authentic hoe then set up there, you understand me, and know this man. Stop it. Hold on for a minute. No, you don't need a $5 link. Just click on the link in the comment section that's pinned. It's already pinned. And you can just go to Patreon and it's 2 tiers. Just select the $5 one. But yeah, and shout out to you, Kansas City King. But look, man, check this shit out. The moment that nigga sat up there, somebody said, yeah, man, he dissing you, man. Listen, the moment that this idiot sat up there and said, you know, and this is how you know that he's not the pimpin'. Yeah, Superfly is on there. Thank you. Superfly on there. Yeah, I got Superfly on there too. You know, and I got Fluky Stokes film on there too. But let me just go back to that. Now, you got this nigga sitting over there talking about, and this is how you know he's not one of the real ones. Because in the underworld, let me just tell you about how the underworld is. This is how you conduct yourself on the underworld. Nigga, the pimpin' don't even talk like that. The underworld. Come on, man. He sound like one of them niggas that's calling the pimpin' a human trafficker or something with that square ass shit he's saying out of his motherfucking mouth. The underworld. The underworld. What pimp do you know this? The underworld. What pimp you know say that shit? Yeah, man, one thing about this underworld, nigga, we don't even talk like that. Square ass nigga sitting over there talking about the underworld. The moment that nigga sat up there and said the underworld, you should have stopped listening. Instantly. The underworld. The underworld. Then this same nigga that y'all exalting to be the pimpin', this is the same nigga that said that a fag knocked on his motherfucking door and gave him an Iceberg Slim book. That was his introduction into the pimping. Getting a motherfucking Iceberg Slim book from a motherfucking straight up and down, elite, complete motherfucking homosexual. Not a hoe giving him a trap. Not a hoe, you understand me, liking on him. Not him sitting over there seeing some beautiful square, you know what I mean? And they putting them mines together to sit up there and get a gold mine together. But a motherfucking fag knocked on his door. You understand me? We don't know what time of night it was. Fag knocked at his door. Hey, Mr. Man. Hey, Mr. Man. Mr. Man. And this nigga answered the door, answering the door from a pimp. And then he answers the fucking door, and the fag said, I was reading this book, and as I was turning the pages, and I was just reading about this game coming from this book. You know, you need to read about these isms. You need to read this. I can just tell that it's in you. You need to read this book. It's a lot of game in this book. It's a lot of knowledge in this book. You need to get laced. You need to get laced. You know, do you want to be laced with game? I don't mind. I want to be laced by a pimp. And you know what I mean? The motherfucking fag sit up there and was like, well, this book is definitely gonna lace you. And because he's getting laced by a fag. The guy that y'all listen to from up here he got a book from a fag. A faggot gave him the book. So he didn't sit under this pimping. He was not taught by the pimping. You understand me? He didn't learn trial and error in the streets. He stood up there and got an Iceberg Slim book from a faggot. Check it out. I'm saying they lying. I don't never lie on nobody. Sometimes I embellish things because I'm comical, but just keeping it real, that's how he got his lacing. He got laced by the game from a fag knocking, hey, Mr. Man, you know what I mean? A fag knocking on his door, getting the game from a fag, getting the Iceberg Slim book from, and anybody that's a real pimper know that you can't survive in this game reading no motherfucking Iceberg Slim books. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You got laced by a fag. So no, stop bringing up that dude to me, man. That nigga don't want to sit up there and go back and forth with me, man. Yeah, man. Hey, he might got some materialistic things. Hey, man, but that shit don't smell like pussy, man. Yeah, that shit don't smell like pussy. That shit don't smell like the game. And what I mean by game is, you know, just straight knowledge and wisdom. If you sit up there and put out, you know, a book, or you got a platform that's speaking about the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing or something like that, and people sitting up there paying you for the inspiration, the information, the exhortation that you conveying and saying in your book, or saying and preaching and teaching on your platform, that's still the game. You know what I'm saying? But his platform ain't that. You know what I mean? So stop comparing that dude. Stop bringing that dude up. You know what I'm saying? I told you he was nobody to trust or believe because the nigga lied on O'Shea. Just straight lied on O'Shea. You know what I mean? O'Shea not his father. And he knew that O'Shea wasn't 60-something years old. And he kept going with this shit. So no, dude is not on my planet of funny, and he know that. He know he not on my planet with real, and he know that. You know, he needs to stay in his lane. He has a beautiful lane. If you graduated from Berkeley, why would you want to sit up there and reduce yourself to anything, you understand me, pertaining to criminality? Stay in your lane. Why are so many squares? Why are so many Bufords? Why are so many Dean list ass niggas want to sit up there and put on Oscar Award winning roles, you know what I mean, like they was Pimps Up, Hoes Down, American Pimp, Cross Country Pimpin', Maroy Video watching, sugar free listening ass niggas? Why? You know? D-Money, man, listen, man, I be putting up with your dumb ass shit, but right now, bro, step to the side, keep your heels on, and be quiet. I don't know if you're new to the channel and things like that. I haven't sliced you up, you know what I mean? But right now, when I'm coming through, bro, speaking the language of silence right now, nigga. You know, when I'm chopping, when I'm coming through, you know what I mean? Just enjoy it, man. You know, stop trying to inquire. Stop trying to sit up there. You on some Maxwell, you know what I mean? I'm like Maxwell with it, nigga. Don't ever wonder. See, you wondering about this pimping. You trying to find out, you know, so you can choose. No, don't choose. Just stay on the sideline and be quiet right now. You know, talk later when we doing the battles and all of that shit. But when I'm slicing and dicing these niggas up, man, don't be percolating and, you know, twerking and pussy popping all in my comment section, man. What's wrong with you? But to motherfucking put it all in simplicity, stop bringing that nigga up. Don't bring that nigga up no more. You know what I mean? Don't bring him up no more. Stop it. I'm not trying to get into it. I'm not trying to use dude for views or none of that. You ain't never seen his name pop up and then none of my shit. But stop bringing that dude up, man. He not the pimpin'. The pimpin' don't know that nigga. See, you can speak positive. You're going to see representatives speaking positive and negatives about all representatives. It's somebody that's always going to have something good to say and something bad to say. But at least they have something to say. But a nigga that ain't in the streets, a nigga that ain't got no street history, ain't nobody gonna say anything about him because he don't have no history. Just like this one nigga that I'm about to roast the fuck out of on my Sinful to P Rebuking Service channel, you know what I mean, that be on Instagram talking crazy. I'm getting ready to slice him up. This nigga don't have no pimp history. He ain't never had no hoes. Excuse me, he had 3 buffaloes. He never had no hoes, but he had 3 buffaloes. See, I'm known for pimping on human beings. I'm known for pimping on women. This nigga was pimping on animals. I seen this picture of this one nigga. He was in the motherfucking picture with some bitch that looked like Gold Dust from WWF. The other bitch looked like Rush Limbaugh. You know what I mean? No rest in peace. You know what I mean? And then the other bitch, you know what I mean, looked like Dustin Rhodes' father. You know what I mean? The other bitch looked like one of the members from Nasty Boys. And he just smiling with the three of the ugliest white bitches that you would ever want to see. I wouldn't even posted that shit. These 3 bitches look like Boulder Highway specials. They just look like Naked City specials. He looked like he just digged in the garbage can and knocked these bitches straight off a motherfucking Skid Row and just took a picture with him and just said, "It's pimping." Come on, man. I'm about to chop this nigga up, man. This nigga done took too many pictures inside a Walmart and be talking down on this pimping, man. Yeah, I seen you nigga in the comment section saying that Wendy Williams ass shit. Well, you know, if he lied, you know, he said that he didn't have a kid. But if he lies about not having a kid, what else is he lying about? These niggas be really having a baby mama child support while my baby daddy ain't paying my child support ass spirit. I don't know what's wrong with you niggas, man, but y'all are weird to me. I'm about to roast the shit out this Jamal Mashburn looking ass nigga, man. You know what I mean? But let me just put this out there. Nigga, let's say if I did have a child, or let's say if I did have children, what is it to the streets? Why does the streets need to know about my child? Why does the streets need to know about my children? Let's just think for that. Let's just sit there and think. Active in the streets. Why in the hell does the streets need to know about your child or children? Help me out. Somebody say something in the comment section. Let me know. Cut me up. If I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know. If I got a child, if I got children, why is that the streets business? Let me know. Let me know. If I got a child, if I got children, why is that the streets business? The fact that your bitch ass won't even know that I have a child or children, that's strange to me. What you want to give me you want to give me your ass? You want to be a bitch? You want God to bless you with a pussy? Why? Why would you even want to know something about my family? The only time you seen me posting pictures of my mother and grandmother was after they died. I never put no pictures of my mother and grandmother up when they was living on no damn social media. Are you serious? I know everybody in the streets don't like me. So why in the fuck would I put my mother and my father, brother, sister, cousin, if I got a child or children on social media? You niggas sound weird to me. You sound like a bitch. Niggas be having conference calls about my dick and shit. Niggas be in comment sections trying to be a motherfucking activist for a hoe. You niggas is bitches, man. Niggas trying to say the most shero shit all in the comment section, trying to sit up there and grab the attention of some feeble-minded, absent-minded bitch that don't know nothing about how weak and how false about you Derrick Jackson, the P-ass niggas is, man. In the comment section, yeah, you know, if he lied about his child, what else is it lying about? Like, what? What type of nigga even think about this? Man, I'm so different. That's why I've learned, and I'm so glad that I'm in another country now. I'm so glad that I'm away from y'all. You know, and even when I get my shit, you know what I mean, together to go, you know, to other countries, because I will be going to other countries in the future. You know what I mean? Even in here, even in Canada, I've never been oh man, I'm lonely. I need more nigger friends. You know, let me go outside and fill out applications for friends. I've never been that type of nigga. I don't be looking for friends and all that goofy ass shit. You know, I don't. Maybe it's the Chicago in me. If you get blessed to be my friend, that's a blessing, nigga. But I don't sit up there and go outside looking for friends. I don't be meeting niggas on social media looking for friends and shit. You niggas is weird to me. When I go outside, I be trying to have a bitch. You know, your sister. You know, your mama if she look young enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm after a bitch. I don't be thinking about you bitch ass niggas. Not trying to be your friend. I want your cousin. I want your sister. I want your mama. If your grandmama thick enough, she can go too. But no, I'm not thinking about you. I'm not trying. You would never hear about Sin was hanging with the wrong crowd and all of that shit. I am the crowd. I don't be looking for friends. Everybody that you see me do videos with, either I already knew them already or they got in touch with me. But I didn't ever, even the OGs, I didn't ask them or beg them to do no fucking video with me. Nigga, I'm popping. Nigga, don't you see that even without them, nigga, you understand me, you gonna gravitate to me? I got my own magnetism. Need no motherfucking pimp or another P on this shit. I'm a one-man band. You know what I mean? So no, I don't know, man. I really don't like you niggas like that. I really don't. You know, my name is not friendship. My name is not heartful. It's sinful for a reason. Please don't think that because I wear a suit or listen to gospel music or I speak polite at times that I want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend. No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? You would never hear about a story about Sinful got robbed or Sinful got killed because he started hanging with these niggas. I don't give a fuck about hanging with you niggas. I don't. You niggas got to have materialistic things just to feel the way I felt when I was born, nigga. I don't want to be your friend. You know? So like I said, man, going back to this game that I never left, stop bringing up that sissified ass nigga in my comment section that ain't in the beginning. Stop doing that, man. You know what I mean? Stop it. He don't have no street history. He's a brilliant-minded man who has done brilliant things academically, and he should be acknowledged for that. But trying to say that he was doing this and doing that in the streets, and no, man. Everything that he's gotten is because of him being a school teacher or him being an educator. And that's things that he should be proud of. I don't know why an educator, a teacher, a school teacher, a motherfucking Berkeley graduate would want to reduce themselves by saying that they was heavily involved in criminality at one time in their life. Stop telling lies. Start testifying and stop telling lies. That is not your testimony. You did not have no real hoes. No pimps know you. You know what I mean? So stop. Message from up here. Pimps are not getting laced by homosexuals. A homosexual, you know what I mean, will not knock on my door. You understand me? And Sin, I got this book for you to read. Sin, I got this book. Hey, what's going on, man? You know it's 3-something in the morning. I know it's 3-something in the morning, but I just had something for you to read, and you know, I just wanted to allow you to read this. You know, it's by Iceberg Slim, and I just thought that you should be in the game. You know, I couldn't help but stop thinking about you as I was reading the book. Oh man, you really think I should be in the game? You really think I could be pimping like that? Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, what type of testimony is that? That your introduction to the game is a fag knocking at your door, bringing you an Iceberg Slim book. Do you know what I would do to this nigga in a fucking rebuking or roasting? Stop bringing little dude up. Stop it. Okay? Now, yeah, God put you on my heart. You know, I was thinking about you. You know, as I began to read different pages within the book, I said, ooh, I got to get this to him. He would just love this. Oh, man, you really think I could be in the game? You really think I can pimp? You really think I would be successful? Yes. You know, like, come on, man. That's your introduction to the game, that a fag knocked at your door at 3-something in the morning and brought you an Iceberg Slim book? Come on, man. I kill that nigga. I eat that nigga alive in a roasting, man. Stop it. Nigga can't sit up there and fuck with this pimpin' nigga. Now, as far as the little bride, because Keisha from Foster that took one of my videos. If you remember, those of you that was on my $5 Patreon, you remember this one video where it was a little pretty little blonde girl that pretty much because this was her first night. And let me explain things. Let me give you the backstory on that. At the time, I was campaigning on Glide. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about it, but it was an app called Glide. Glide is still in existence today. I'm pretty sure if I get on Glide, people are still on there. But at that time, man, Glide was popping. So, I had Glide, popping, man. You know what I mean? I had all the squares watching and everything. We had a little group on Glide. And you know what I mean? I was sitting over there, speaking about this game and shit, right? And so the squares was asking questions and all of that. And I see this little white thing. I see this pretty little white bitch, just paying attention to me. So yeah, I decided to sit up there and turn it up a notch. And so, we began to talk, and we talked so much that now we done went out the group, and now we pretty much inboxing each other. And so we go from the inbox to talking on the phone, and we met up with each other the same night. Because at that time, she was all the way in, damn, man, what's that little area in AZ? Not Mesa, damn, man. But anyway, man, a long story short, we chopped it up in the inbox, and she met with me at the Venetian. Yep. So we met at the Venetian. She came at the not Tempe next to Scottsdale. We sit up there, you understand me? We meet at the Venetian. And so we chopping it up. She get to ask me all the questions. You know what I mean? No, Chandler. She was in Chandler. So she traveled from Chandler all the way, you know what I mean, to the Venetian, which is in Scottsdale. And so we meet at the Venetian, and now, you know what I mean, I'm sitting over there, the people see me on Glide, and they see me and the bitch together. They're like, whoa, she was just in the group, and now she done met him, you know what I mean, at the Venetian. So now, we chopped it, we talked, we hung with each other all night long. And she ended up coming back to the house with me. And after we fellowshipped at the house, and I played music and chopped it up and everything like that. You know what I mean? And of course, you're gonna put the pimping on thick, when your hoes call in, and your hoes are sitting over there giving you reports about, what's coming in and all that type of shit, right? She see all this, she hear all of this, so she know what it is. Hold on, let me do this for you. Okay, there you go. As she sit up there, you understand me, and did all that, she asked me questions, I'm answering them. So she made up her mind that she wanted to sit up there, you understand me, and be in the game. She wanted to fuck with me. So she had to go all the way to Chandler and get her things, because I told you, everybody's philosophy and perspective is different about this, but when a bride decides to fuck with you, especially a square, you know what I'm saying? Some P's, you know what I mean? They'll go the extra mile with sitting over there, you know what I mean, purchasing clothes for the bride. But I think that's very dangerous, because when you buy the bitch, you put the bitch all in Louis. This bitch ain't gave you a dime, and you didn't clothe her, you didn't put the proper attire on her, and then she go out there and decide to go back to her boyfriend, or decide to go back to the nigga that she was with that was professing the P. And so now you done spent money on a bitch that ain't gave you a motherfucking dime. Now you looking like Boo Boo the Fool. So no, I don't do that. Whatever a bitch got, whatever her attire is, I'm gonna work with you where you at and pimp on you from right then and there. You understand me? And we gonna build from there. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever clothes you got, bitch, I'm about to find something. Whatever you got that's the most marketable tonight, I'm gonna send you outside, you understand me, in that motherfucking attire. And after you bring me back my desire, I can't even buy me nothing, because I gotta invest in you, because looking at your clothes, you don't know how to dress. So I have to build your marketability. And that's why the choosing fee is so important, because when the woman stood up there and decide to fuck with you, whether she's in the game or out the game, when she come to you and she don't have no money, no marketable clothes, you know what I mean? No hoe attire. You pretty much got to take the money that she brought you from the pavement, and you got to take that investment, you know, and then you got to take that money and invest it back into the bitch just so she can produce, you know what I mean, the proper, respectable traps, you know what I mean, for the pimping. You know what I mean? Seriously, you can have all the game in the world, man, but most of you ain't gonna never really get no money because you never invest in your women. You know, the bitch look tacky, she look a fool. You know what I mean? She look like she just got into a fight, you know. And she just looked like she went on a shopping spree, you know what I mean, at Gold Blacks. Some of y'all don't even know nothing about Gold Blacks. You know, she looked like she went on a shopping spree at Rainbow, you know, and that ain't no way to treat a hoe. But anyway, the bitch, I'ma work with you right where you are. So when you seen that video live, they was in a maze. I was getting so much action because I took one of the little bitches out the group and set up there and met up with her at the Venetian, and man, less than 24 hours later, you know what I mean, she was in a certain area, you know, being about my business. So you got to see pretty much everything that was taking place. I wanted to show more videos, but when I seen that the Goofy had just took my content and he's putting false narrative, and then not only that, you know, for those that don't know, I'm gonna say it again for all the slow people from the front, the middle, and the back. The Sinful the Pimp page on Instagram is not my page. Once again, the Sinful the Pimp page on Instagram is not my page. The only page right now that I have on Instagram is Sinful the P 773. SINFULTHEP 773 is the only Instagram account that I have. The Sinful the Pimp page is ran by Keisha from False Alert. That is not my page. You know, so what he's doing was taking videos from my Patreon and posting it on that fake ass page and putting false narratives to it, and people sharing the video, and you got hoes and strippers following that fucking page thinking that it's me when it's not. Okay, hold on. Yeah, glory to the game. Shout out to Prize. P told her we want to get you some more booty too. Dre, you remember that video, huh? Man, listen, I got so much content that I want to show you, but it's like, damn, man, I can't even do me because of these busters. So I just got to, you know, you gonna get it. I just got to move wisely and accordingly, man, so other people won't be making any type of come up off my shit. All right, hold on. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Come to the Patreon. Thank you, Jay, for putting, man, Jay, thank you, bro, for putting in my, the link that Jay just put in the comment section is the link to my Instagram account. Oh, Vlad, you remember that? Yeah, man. And that's another thing. I forgot to say that. Do you know they tried to make her into a minor too? Now this bitch at that time, she was 24 years old, but they sitting over there talking about some she was a minor. You know what I'm saying? Just stupid shit. You know? But yeah, putting false narratives to my Patreon content. It is what it is, man. But y'all make sure, man, y'all go for all of the players, the max, and especially the young pimps. Yeah, go to the $50 tier. That's where the top tier game gonna be posted. Yeah, go there. It's a lot of shit that I'm gonna post there that won't be posted on the $5 tier. It won't be posted on YouTube. So for all of the pimps, for all the players, the max, you know, the squares that got careers, that's applying this impeccable game, even in their square life, yeah, head to the $50 tier, man. Give a reason is already there. You know, what will my end be is already there. Because I said it, you know, yeah, because I said it, you know what I mean, that's there. Also, stay available part 1 and 2, that's there. And of course, I'm gonna put some more videos there on today, man. You know, yeah, game from on high. But I love you guys, man. And later on, since I got a better signal, man, I'm definitely gonna be hopping around on my different channels promoting my shit today. You know, so yeah, expect me to go live later on this channel and also other channels and shit like that. Because now that I got a better signal, You know what I mean? And some people saying that it's still trashy, it's skipping here and there. You know what I mean? But for the most part, people were saying that it's better. Matter of fact, before I leave, you know, was it better today? Or is it still as fucked up as it was previously? Be real with me. Be real with me. Let me know. Is it still fucked up as it was previously? Or is it a little better? Is it a tad better? It was cool. It was cool. Way better. Blessings to everyone. Much love. Good. You sound more clear. Thank you. Skipping a little, but the game is loud and clear. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Hold on. I don't know what that is, but you gotta go. We don't do no police talk in my comment section. I think it chopped just a couple of times every couple of minutes. Okay. What happened to just keeping it funky will be posted today on the $50 tier. On the $50 tier, just keeping it funky will be posted today. As a matter of fact, when I end this live, I am going to post just keeping it funky. I already got the pedophile hustle on there. So after the pedophile hustle, starring Hassan Campbell, I'm going to put just keeping it funky, starring Hassan Campbell on there as well. So after I end this live, I will be posting that. You got that. Better, not totally clean. Okay. I'm in a bad area. I couldn't tell. Still fucking up, bro. See, okay. What happened to just, I think it's, okay, y'all just keeping it real with me. Family Guy hustler. What Katrina pretty ass laughing about? Post pimps don't sell drugs on there saying, are you on there? Are you on there? Are you already at the $50 tier? Give her a reason was the first video posted. That's already there. Yeah, give her a reason is already posted. Seeing before you go, what's your thoughts on the dude Lowski? Man, you just must want me to hear me roast. You already know my thoughts on Lowski. I don't got nothing to say about Lowski. Almighty bumping. What's happening, man? Let me do that for little bro. Damn, guess I'm gonna have to get, hold on, I just change up so I can change it. Yeah, for those of you that are already Patreon members, all you have to do is edit. All you got to do is edit your Patreon. You know, I wish I would have did it differently. Now that I see how things are, if I would have known it was like this, I would have created another Patreon account just for the $50 tier. But now that it is what it is, it just is what it is. So, you know, for those of you that are already Patreon members, all you got to do is edit, you know what I mean, your membership. And so you can be a $5 member and also a $50 member, you know? Signal was better. Okay, Kansas City King, he didn't let it say saying you need to do one about Aaron Hall. I just saw a new accusation about him. I looked into what you saying, but I guarantee you it's a new accusation about some old shit. But anyway, man, I love you guys. Make sure you hit the like button, get these likes all the way up. You know what I mean? Get this video recommended. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm getting ready to post just keeping it funky. And I might post some other videos on the $50 tier. But just like I had the $5 tier popping and still gonna keep the $5 tier because I'm gonna post some shit today for the $5 tier. But just like I had the $5 tier popping, believe you me, I'm about to be posting 3 to 5 times a day on my $50 tier too. It's about to go down. And you're gonna see videos you've never seen and you heard before, you know? So love you guys. Speak to you later. And I think today, man, to be my first day going live on the Sinful to P, presiding over Rebuking Service channel. I'm in the mood to rebuke, you know? Love y'all, man. Talk to you later. One.